Hey, this is Red Baton, Roleplaying Pub Creator. We're playing Red Markets Kickstarter campaign. In the last session, we decided to take many jobs at the same time.
Oh god, this is
which was probably not the best idea. We stole some Well, we didn't steal. We liberated some nav gas from a plane.
Yes, you did. Salvaged.
Salvaged. Yes, that's a more noble word.
Ludwig's a gigantic walking bomb now, but...
And some of us are...
What have I done?
What have you done?
We really don't need to be getting...
He's not carrying all of it, though. You have to be carrying one of it, because...
I am carrying one.
Yeah.
Well, also,
even better.
We cannot get near any open flames, though, because of those of us who stood underneath the release valve.
No,
we got rained on.
flooding got rid of that, remember?
No!
Yes!
It did! Like, Caleb specifically said, we were walking through the rain for...
I was asking, do we have to walk...
Okay, fine.
Oh,
yeah,
wait,
we had to carry Ludwig over the bridge and we nearly died because of that.
Yep.
Yeah, that was fun.
So you guys are hurting, and you have 3 jobs to fulfill.
I still got 3 refresh. Fine.
2 and part of a third.
3 refresh, so we're...
Alright, so, you're at the splitting point, so you can go to the,
Well, we decided that the truck was what we wanted.
You're gonna go to the truck first?
we can,
okay.
we can
then
haul
we get a
everything.
truck. We can... Yeah.
That's fair. Alright, who is on point?
Oh, I'm still on point, damn it.
Yeah.
So...
You're not explodey, so that's definitely a tactical asset at this point.
Oh, come
Okay.
on, Ludwig.
Roll awareness.
Oh, boy. Here we go. No.
It's fine. Alright, you arrive at a, what appears to be, very industrial, warehouse sort of area in the middle of the plains. It's sort of off of a main highway. You can see that the highway some people have done some work clearing it, but that could be for settlements. Nat gas truckers will often have routes cleared so they can get to settlements further out in which air transport is not feasible. So it's very cleared out. You see the factory in which you need to retrieve the materials, and then you see a truck yard in which the trucks stand. The truck yard appears to have been fortified. You also see numerous banners for various events and things strung across the chain link fence so that you cannot see inside of it. So it appears that someone has done some work on this place.
Do we hear any people or anything?
Nope.
What are the events that are listed on these banners?
Like ancient barbecue contests and
Okay.
So it's...
So someone gathered
sizzlers and it's just a bunch of old vinyl banners that have been strung up across the chain link fence to prevent people from looking inside.
Oh, okay. That's what.
What time is it right now?
It is 10 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
All right,
So we can't see inside yet.
Yes.
On the other hand, we could probably see over. If only we had, maybe a flying drone? We do.
Oh, we do?
Did you buy one?
You were given a drone
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
as a gift for taking the job.
Okay. I'll use drone operator to do a flyby.
So, I forgot, do those have
Or do I
cameras on there?
need... Well, I make it, yeah. I assume they... Yeah, well, of course. I mean, how else would I be able to pilot it if I can't see where
Well, it's just like a simple quadcopter that you could... It's like...
It is in the future. I got 4 over 3.
You can hook it to your specs.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty easy.
Okay.
You don't have to roll it just to turn it on.
Okay.
So you go up, you see what Aaron missed. There's some smoke. It's not on fire, but engines are running in there. You see a number of people walking around. You can roll awareness with a +1 for the drone.
Okay.
And your own skill, and see how much you notice.
Well, I make it. Doesn't matter how much.
Okay. Not critical success.
Not critical.
All right, so you notice that the trucks seem pretty well maintained. They have a garage out. You could guess it's probably a biodiesel nat gas conversion rig. The trucks seem pretty well maintained. The areas towards the warehouse have been cut off, so they don't appear to be working in there, but you see tents. You see a variety of trailers. You see some people milling about. Quite a few of them. Not like enclave size, but quite a few. Some are armed, some are on the fence. You do see some of them pointing at you, and all of you are getting messages on your Ubix specs.
Okay.
Yep.
What is
Laptops,
it saying?
So you're just... Are you answering it?
I will.
Can we see what the messages are first, though?
Yeah.
No, they're not text messages. They're like, hey, I'm
Ping,
calling
ping,
you.
hey,
like,
calling.
Okay.
Well, I
They seem
suggest
to
we
drone.
answer.
Yeah, I'll answer.
Probably better to talk first, so
So you're answering?
Yeah.
as
We're
well.
in charge of your specs.
I already did for using it.
All right, you're still on.
Yeah.
This is restricted airspace, sir. Please remove your drone before we shoot it down. Restricted airspace. Please remove your drone before we shoot it down. This is the only warning you will receive. You will be charged for any ammunition in the dispensing of your illegal aircraft or of you.
Who am I speaking to?
You are speaking to the owners of Mulligan Operations. Please remove the drone, or we will destroy it.
Okay, I will move the drone back. I will relay this information. Meme check or
Yeah.
foresight check to
Or
recognize
research.
Yeah, you don't know anything about these guys.
Okay.
Also, since they know the exact truck they need and stuff, you're also guessing that Burlap Tricks and the lady you're working for don't know anything about these guys.
them. Okay.
So they must be new here.
Would it be able to do a research check online for these guys?
Yeah, you can give it a shot.
Okay. Charge. And
Did I see the truck during my flyby?
You couldn't make out the serial numbers on the trailers.
Okay.
You need a trailer, not a truck.
Okay. But we need a truck to any truck and one
Yeah,
to go.
unless you're really strong.
yeah, with Recession Punk, I got a 5/4. So
Oh, with your recession punk? Okay, you hear something about them. You know that they're doing some sort of business with like way stations for nat gas truckers. They do a lot of government work on the side. So there's that. Just so you know, you will be charged for the electricity time used to contact you and give you this warning. If you would like to pay in crypto credit or bounty, we will take either. If you would like to continue this conversation, please pay additional fees to pay for the charges, or come speak to us at the
I hang.
gate. Okay.
oh, libertarian trucker group.
Son of a bitch. All right. Did I look like they were trying to move the trailers out or loot them, or like what were they? Or were they focused on the building?
It's basically a way station.
Okay.
They have the truck yard.
Yeah.
They've done conversion and maintenance.
So they're
work.
using it for the location, not
Yeah,
for
yeah.
what's there.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so they.
So since we know a little bit about them, we do have. Do we have the contract from? What's her name?
Antigone?
Yeah.
From
okay.
yeah, from Antigone, because she did give us the paperwork for the specific truck. I mean, she gave us.
She told you what she needs, yeah.
She told you what she
She
needs.
may not have actually paid for it, though.
Of course not. She
You
assumed.
guys don't do a lot on paper on account of being
Yeah.
legally dead and criminals.
Accountability.
It's more of a gentleman's agreement
But
if all the
she
gentlemen have
assumed
guns.
It would just be that we would only have to deal with casualties. Like,
Yeah.
She didn't think that somebody would be here.
It seems to be a relatively new operation.
Yeah.
Well, since it's a relatively new operation, I suggest we try bullshit first and see how that works.
What do you mean bullshit? How?
Are you just coming in here?
They're not
like-
going to like respect any contract or anything.
Yeah, we can't come in here with eminent domain. So
I'm not saying eminent domain. I'm
Okay,
saying
tell me what your plan is before we go in. I'm not going to agree to a plan unless I know what it is.
Okay,
Yeah.
basically.
You and I can never play again.
Okay, so
I know it's crazy. Let me try it this once. Yeah. Sorry. Go on.
are you sure? Mm-hmm. Are you positive? Okay.
Yes.
So
wait. So go ahead.
So what I'm thinking is that since they are a relatively new operation and they're trying to pull this is illegal airspace, we will shoot down your drone, you will be charged for the ammunition, you will be charged for the...
Right.
Basically, we're just going to need to flip that on them, just point out that we have the bill of sale, we have the rights to this particular truck, we've come to reclaim this property on behalf of the rightful owner, and see if we can push that hard enough. Because if they're going to try to arbitrarily start assessing us fines and penalties, we should do the same. It's you are unlawfully holding our property.
Yeah, but they have guns. That's all legal power comes through the barrel of a gun. So they will.
What do you think?
That's their argument. Is if you don't do as we say,
We're going to
we'll
blow you out of
shoot
sky.
you.
Kowloon, what do
Yeah.
you think we're carrying? Candy canes?
Well, how many did I see?
There are way more of them.
There are way more.
Yeah, we're.
How many of them are they willing to lose?
Well, probably more than 3, which is how many we have to lose.
I will say, to avoid the inevitable petty bickering, that you could upgrade your success on the research if you do reference. There's stuff available for crit successes and stuff
Yeah, we
available
have
for
some
successes.
money, yeah.
So if you wanted to spend bounty on it, you could call someone
We do have bounty to.
and
They
get more information.
definitely have some leverage, but it's probably not going to be like we can't just wave some forged papers.
No, that's the problem out there. So,
But if we know who they give a shit about, then we can probably get something.
yeah, so I will go ahead and pull up a reference for.
I would say
that,
upgrade, yeah.
to upgrade that.
So who do you know that will know about these guys?
So who was I to have here? You know what? Out in there, let's call Maud back up. So
Who?
Maud
Maud.
back with Gil. She's probably rolled was an interesting.
All right,
roll.
yeah. Your shameful fling. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So. No,
So you call her,
Yeah,
spin a
Maud.
charge.
Yep.
Again, the specs come on. You see what she sees. You see a bunch of guys fighting zombies in a pit, and you scream. Death metal's on the background. Hold on! Hold on! Hold on!
Is she at the
Hold on!
She at the pool.
Hold on! Almost there. Hold on!
Okay, we
Maud, you don't have to yell. I'll wait.
So she finally runs outside. Yeah, what's up?
Hey, Maud, it's IP. I had a quick question for you. So, my group's currently on basically let's call it fact finding to get a certain truck for a certain somebody. But we've run into these guys from what was the name again? Mulligans. Have you ever had any kind of operations with these guys or seen them? Because we barely have any.
Well, IP, look, that paddywhack kid you got, he's huge on the circuit right now. I really need some tips on betting, so you're going to have to put me in contact with him. You know, tit for tat.
Sure, I don't know how much you'll be able to understand him, but I'll be happy to. So, because it's on
I
your.
majored in linguistics. I'm fine.
Okay, then it'll be on your time for translation. So that's there, but yeah, I'll be happy to do that. But anything that you can do, I need. If you have any information on them, because they're holding something that we've been contracted to get.
Is it a trucking place?
Yes,
I heard those assholes have been franchising. Look, the Mulligan Valley, it's out of Ohio. It's a fracking operation.
Oh,
So they got a lot of nat gas. Think, Bartertown kind of shit. Very fuel-based economy. Got taken place by those Randian assholes. Then they've been franchising out. They do a lot of settlement work. Government likes to work with them for some reason. So yeah, I mean, if it's them, they're probably that.
is there any way to kind of work around them? Because
They have money. They really like money.
so is that
Like more so than usual.
Would they trade for nav gas?
Yeah, actually, would they actually trade for physical goods outside of out of immediate bounty?
I mean, maybe it depends on what they need.
Because if they're more just shipping or trucking,
They primarily deal with fuel maintenance and then slaves.
slaves.
They don't call them slaves. They're indentures. They're people who, of their free will, sold their time of their use that they just happen to keep in locked cages and with collars around their necks under armed guard. So, don't use the S word around them. They don't like calling it what it is. But yeah, slaves. They're big into slaves.
Massive, wonderful. So,
They don't like to lift heavy things, and engines are heavy.
well, that again, if they're looking for more of the speed and are trying to turn our zombie apocalypse into a Mad Max apocalypse, so that might be able to work. Because we did come across some nav gas, so we might be able to help them with that. So,
Well, I mean, I guess it's good. They're pretty fierce negotiators.
So, okay. So I guess that's about as much as we can hope for in this case. Hold on for a second. You guys have anything else?
Say they do government location.
When you say government, do you mean DHQS?
Well, yeah.
That's the only government one.
Yeah, we don't want to like call in a favor with the DHQS. We
Oh, God, no.
yeah, that would work though.
That would work.
If we use our connection to the stewards to lean on them.
That could be it.
Of course, we could lie and just say we were connected, and this is a government thing, even though it's not. Not tell the HQS and hope they don't call it.
Don't send erasure squad after us.
Anything you guys pick, you have 3 basic approaches.
Yeah.
Trade, bullshit,
Yeah. Fight.
sneak up, fight. Yeah.
Yeah, we could cause a slave revolt.
That could be another.
Employee
Yeah.
strike.
All
We
right.
sided with the
But I
loot.
think that's all there. So.
No.
Yeah.
Labor contract renegotiation.
No, we're siding with the looters and parasites. It's fine though.
But no, Maud, thanks a lot. So I'll let you know how it is, and as soon as we get back in, and I will make sure to forward set up a time for you to talk to Patty Whack. So
Great!
so, click. That's interesting.
I mean, they know we're in the general area, but we can always sneak back in because it's a large area and doesn't seem like there's always got to be holes in the security. We find out where the slaves are, break them open, give them, and then use the.
You see people standing on the wall.
Oh, okay.
If you want to talk to them,
Okay.
you could just go the other direction.
Yes. Another option too, if we're willing to camp out a little bit, I have night vision. Because does your drone have night vision?
Yeah. Well, Ludwig does, but not the flying.
Well, but my
Yes, it does.
GoPro has has night vision on it, so we could hook it in there, wait till night, to where you could fly it around their any sentries that they might have, since it'll get a little more cover, and then we can see what advantages there might be around the barrier.
So, something to point out, just
Yeah.
kind of, sort of. Right now we've got 2 jobs and then we've got an ongoing contract.
Yeah.
At the moment, because we are working for that lovely, lovely undersecretary, we're also technically, by extension, working for Y.
Okay, so you want to bluff them?
So, because that's a reach,
I'm just putting the option on the table.
Well, I mean, that is, yeah. I mean, that would be basically. I mean, that would the thing is, if they call Y's not going to like give a shit, or he's going to use this as something leverage to use against us later on. Also, he's going to want to know why we want a truck, why we want this particular trailer.
Well,
and since we're also calling in
why we want the truck is easy, so that we can do his job.
Yeah, well,
We are picking up-
there are cars all around us that we could fix up and drive. That's not the problem. It's we want that particular trailer. Remember?
Well, Y doesn't necessarily need to know that, but if we say that we're after the truck, mainly for his job, that might give us more leverage.
Yeah, if
On why?
it would be a bluff. That would be the bluff.
Yeah.
I say we first talk to them, see if they'll trade the nav gas. We trade
Nav gas. Aviation gas.
nav gas. That's what I said. Yeah.
Oh.
I know that they're into nat gas, but nav gas is still the same thing.
Yeah.
Or similar enough in terms of value that they would probably be able to liquidate. So we offer them 1, go up to 2 haul worth, but not all. That's 20 bounty for a truck that we fix up ourselves and the trailer. And then we get 20 bounty for that. Should be hopefully enough.
Hopefully.
And if not, then we say, well, this is for DHQS. Then we can call your bluff to raise it. So basically, yeah.
Save the bluff as a raise, and if that doesn't work, we go with C, sneak in the middle of the night.
Well, that's if the trade and the bluff both fail, then we have no choice.
Well, if we want to kind of split our bets on there, 2 of you could go into the negotiation while I wander around and see what I can.
I don't think they're going to let us in.
No, we talk at
Just
the
a
wall.
guess.
Yeah.
And I mean, since we are going to be talking,
And if they find you while we're talking to them, they'll think, oh, you're a distraction, and then shoot us all.
No, not necessarily. Too, if I can play it dumb enough. So
we'll save that for. Look, Plan A, trade. Plan B, bullshit. Plan C, sneak in the middle of the night.
So offer one thing, go up to 2 if they but then all 3, then we're about We just took the risk somewhere else. So I mean, if we absolutely have to, if that's the breaker 3, then fine. 30 bounty for the truck and trailer.
So we're getting more off if we can.
But then, if they ask for more than that, like our gear is obviously off limits, and ourselves, and we're off limits. Obviously, we're not going to indenture ourselves or any bullshit.
No, of course not. But we do happen to have the location of a plane full of bounty and lots of salvageable technology.
Yeah, that's not worth a whole lot. That's probably worth a couple of bounty. Or foresight? Would that be a foresight check to assess that?
You haven't talked to anybody. You guys are...
Yeah. We talked to Maud.
Yeah,
you did. And they're Randians. They're...
All right, we'll offer that too. So offer 1 and the location, and then offer that as the next thing.
For whatever else they can.
I'm just saying with the limits, because he's the one who has to do all the talking, because he's the, negotiator.
I'm the face.
Yeah. But I think those are the limits. So try to trade, call him the bluff if you have to. Then if that doesn't fail, then we have to come back tonight and sneak in and go all Spartacus. So.
Well, all right, let's try it out.
Okay.
Start by heading to the fence. I am going to have a bounty in hand to pay for the charge.
Slip it under the fence, please.
Actually, before I do that, I was wanting to negotiate. Wanted to speak with somebody. Are you a person who is in a position to negotiate with me, sir?
Yes. But we
Excellent.
don't talk to debtors.
Slide.
Hello?
So I understand that you fellas are new in this area, and
My name is John. What is your name?
I'm called the Mauve Hand.
Lovely name. Mauve Hand. I'm very busy setting up the operation. I don't mean to be rude, but my time is valuable. I would be happy to hear what you have to say for another bounty.
For 1 bounty more.
What I have to say to you is easily worth that bounty, so why don't we talk?
Well, that's promised value. I need on the face value.
Oh my God.
Sir, my time is equally valuable, so for you to talk to me...
Lovely, then I shall waste no more of it. It's been wonderful talking to you, sir.
We're done.
He moves back from the fence.
Well, I guess that means that...
Just to let you know, in the game, Randians are cultists. Like, they are in the believer zone of hardcore. Like, they're what the guys who think the zombies should win, and archivists, and that kind of stuff.
Okay.
They've turned psychopathy, which admittedly saved them during the apocalypse, and made it a religion. So
A slaver's really.
Second bounty in hand.
employees.
So for that conversation, set it down right outside the fence. I'm waiting.
It's outside the fence.
I'm aware of that.
If he didn't say that, he's not talking. Kick it under the fence, or he doesn't talk to you.
Halfway. You're still walking away, sir.
He comes back up over the fence. Yes? What would you like to discuss, Mr. Hand?
I would like to purchase one of your trucks.
And trailers.
And a trailer. A
Lovely.
specific trailer.
Okay. Which trailer is that?
Give him the number.
Oh, we haven't even unpacked that one yet. Excellent. We would love to do business with you, sir.
Excellent. So I just want to get that trailer and its contents, of course.
Ooh, its contents as well. Well, that's a different deal altogether. But that is also possible.
And a truck capable of pulling it. Once we get those, we will leave. You can continue with your operations. No harm, no foul. We just have a job that we are doing, and we need that specific trailer and its contents.
Excellent. The trailer itself will be 100 bounty, and I will let the truck go for another 100.
Couldn't you buy like an enclave with that kind of money?
Actually, yes. Yes, Kowloon, that's right. You could. Those prices should be open to negotiation because, after all, the standard price for just a vehicle that is or is not working. Hang on.
Oh yeah, a truck is like $5 bounty.
Yeah.
Yeah. A working truck, any working truck. Where's it at? Is it under car or is it under truck?
You don't have to find the price. I know what it costs.
Well, this is for the listeners at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a semi.
Car, Jeep, truck.
Well, even a car. Well, a truck is worth upkeep is 4, so it's 8 bounty.
Yeah.
Normally, so a semi is not worth that much more. I mean, it's worth.
Well, what
twice
John
as
has
much.
to say
Yeah.
is that, well, I understand that, but I would be losing earning power. Furthermore, this is no truck. This is a nat gas converted semi capable of hauling a 18-wheel trailer. And I would not only be losing those vehicles in the short term, I would be losing the additional revenue I would get from renting them out for various government contracts. Furthermore, I don't know what is in the trailer that you so desire. And I, in respect of your privacy, for you are your own man and your affairs are your own, have not checked. We have not salvaged that trailer yet. So, in addition to losing whatever is in the contents of the trailer, whatever could be potentially in the trailer, the opportunity or cost of that is worth more to me. So 200 bounty is the cost. Unless you want to do trade of some sort, that could bring the price down, but that is my price.
Well, as a matter of fact, we could do trade. We happen to have the location of a crashed airline that is full of salvageable goods within easy distance of your location.
What proof do I have of that?
We have the nav gas here. We took some of it. It still has a lot of fuel in it. And weapons.
We only unloaded one of the fuel tanks.
What proof do they have that this plane exists?
Yeah.
Yes, I do see that you have a gas
Woodward
and a
was
can.
there. He would
Actually, yeah, he
recorded
did.
footage. He has surveillance.
Yeah, so send him the footage.
Yeah,
That's all I need.
I'll do.
Yeah. Sends.
The guy's not a fool. He knows you have things you need, and you have nothing
All right.
he needs. So he is going to use his position.
So we will also disclose that there are casualties there, but we did take care of some of those.
Well, they're
So
all tied up.
most of them are tied up. The ones that are loose have been taken care
They are all tied up.
Well, the ones or dead. So yeah.
Well, the potential for that is 20 bounty. How much aviation gas do you have?
30 bounty worth.
30 bounty worth, okay. Yes, the price is down to 150. Excellent.
Okay. Yeah. See. All right. Can you make a persuade? Can he make a persuade check to lower the price? He's
You could go into debt. We would allow that. Are you perhaps looking for steady employment?
yeah.
When you say that you are going to be losing earning power, you do realize that you need drivers for this truck. Do you have enough drivers?
Yes. We wouldn't have franchised out if we weren't ready to expand.
Oh, fair point.
Do you have services you could offer us? Anything? I don't
Well, we
want
are
to.
a group of takers.
Excellent. Would you care to clean the factory for us?
Would that be enough?
Well, that and if you proved capable of doing so, I would very much like to seek your employment. We need additional hands with that sort of expertise.
Well, and what is the timetable on this particular?
Well, no. I mean, would that be yes? We could offer our services later on, but would wiping the factory what we provide and the factory be enough to purchase the truck and trailer?
For the factory, as I don't know the extent of the infection in there, I would give you the same price of 100 bounty for doing that. So I could wipe that out. So you'd be down to 50 bounty.
50 bounty. Okay.
From there, it's only a 2-year service contract, and the vehicles are yours.
Yeah.
That's per person, mind you. Mulligan pays excellently for its employees.
The price does seem rather steep. Any way that we can do a persuade, networking, any role to bring that price down, because 200 seems very steep, even with that.
Are you saying that in character?
What's that?
Are you saying that in character?
I'm saying that out of character.
What do you have that he needs?
Okay.
He was in the middle of a business transaction. He was in the middle. There's a complication for every job.
Yeah.
Okay. The complication is that a bunch of Randians took over your job site.
Right.
That would be the complication for an entire session.
Right.
But you guys took 2 jobs. So you took 2 jobs, you get twice the shit.
Right.
So that's his proposition. You have nothing that he wants, and he wants to make a profit off of this, so he will fleece you.
Well, gentlemen, think that does sound a little bit steep, don't you, Kowloon? Mm-hmm. I'm not sure that we'll be able to afford that. Do you want to call A and let him know, or should I?
He doesn't like me as much. I think he likes you more. So.
You're right. But then again, this is Y's job. But we have a much better relationship with you. Why don't we contact you instead? See what you has to say.
Sure.
And I mean, Dr. E was also...
Yeah.
Well, this isn't anywhere near her bailiwick, so E is off the table at all, completely.
Clearly.
Yeah.
But you...
Out of all the stewards, definitely.
Out of all the stewards, you is going to be the one who's going to...
Yeah.
Well, deal with this most promptly.
Right.
So you guys going to call it?
I'm trying to help David set up a bluff check or a perception check.
To see if he'll move on that.
Yeah.
Well, John does not seem to understand what you're saying. He's making a very perplexed face.
Okay.
So apparently he's not aware of the stewards. However, the stewards have play with the DHQS and the Army as a whole. So the way to do that would be to contact the stewards and get them to send shit down the pipeline.
Yeah. But yeah.
Basically, I'm going to call your boss or something like that.
Right. So yeah, we can't. So the bluff doesn't work. So the trade doesn't work. Well, that's the thing is like the trade wouldn't work. Like even offering to clean the factory wouldn't do enough. So
you can call in favors. You could make one of your references one of the stewards that you know, and you could try and get
no. What I'm saying is I know there has to be a complication for the job out of character.
Yeah.
But like you're saying that even if we give up all the nav gas we got, the location of the place, and we kill all the zombies, that's still not enough.
Well, you could also sell one of yourselves into slavery.
But that's not an option.
Well, you could do the slave result thing, and furthermore, you haven't tried to talk to the steward.
It's fine, but trade isn't an option.
Yeah, well, it is because you don't know what the stewards can pull.
No, that's not trading. That's a different. That's going.
Well, they can bring the price down with demands. They can,
or we can just
but we can't.
The problem is you don't have leverage.
Right.
Stewards are leverage, especially if that's their whole business model. Is with the government.
Offering to do the dangerous job is also leverage.
Offering to do but
it's not enough.
And you don't know. You haven't talked to a steward yet. Right. Does that make sense?
Well, I'm saying is that the options weren't trade bluff.
Yeah.
It was calling the stewards or slave assault. So that. Yeah.
Okay. Now,
we found out the trade won't work.
We can sell Tom into an indenture.
You could also knock 100 off and get the truck by bringing your own truck. If you go and salvage an 18-wheeler of your own and pull it up to the gate, you're paying 100 according to his own quoted price.
So then we get the truck and then
I'm not being a dick. Just think outside the box.
No.
Yeah.
Or if we can go back and get the Humvee in working order.
Humvee's not going to pull an 18-wheeler.
Yeah. It's an 18-wheeler, so we have to.
And there's no way we're going to get it in working order.
Foresight to figure out where another truck would be nearby that we could fix up.
That they haven't taken. So.
Well, let's see here. Yeah, 7/6.
All right. Well, in this area, since there's a major enclave about, Cahokia might have one. They might have more reasonable prices.
Yeah.
If you wanted to do the jobs in a different order.
I guess we have to, unless we want to do this.
Or we could try to call in the steward.
The steward is going to make everything worse. Like the steward is going to find out. One, they might just put a kibosh on this job at all for Antigone because they don't want some crazy performance artist fucking up the Enclave for whatever reason. Two, or they might want to use those chemicals for some other purpose.
Yeah.
Just have to point out, what in all of our knowledge of the stewards makes you think that they are going to want to keep an Enclave from getting fucked up?
Because the undersecretary, because the undersecretary is the one negotiating for Le Corbusier to be a settlement, and he has some pull with the government. Remember, that's why we're doing the interview job in the first place. Yeah. So we might become. So Le Corbusier might actually pass their test or whatever.
And by doing that, by doing moves within that, might be.
How are we going to do the moth's job if the steward is suddenly aware of what we're doing out here?
Yeah, and that's the other problem with that. That I don't want them. That's like I would like to keep my relations with them good, so I can continue on my retirement plan.
Yeah. So we're thinking Plan C.
Free the slaves.
Cahokia.
C was sneak in the middle of the night and free the slaves.
Free the slaves.
If you want to try that, but that seems like a really bad idea, considering that. At this moment,
well, we got to do something. We're running out of letters.
Well, he does. Yeah, we can't trade. We can't bluff. It's either call on the stewards or Slaves or go to Cahokia, find a truck, and use that to drive back to get the trailer before they unload it.
And somehow come up with the other 50 bounty.
Yeah. Well. Oh yeah, because we only have 50.
No, you could do the job, have the truck,
Oh,
and
yeah,
you're
yeah.
done.
Oh yeah.
You clear the factory, you bring a truck,
Yeah, because
there's 200.
Yeah, we don't have to trade it specifically for the nat gas one.
You wouldn't even have to use the avgas.
Well, we'd have to use the nav gas to buy the truck.
No, if you salvage the truck,
Yeah. All right. I guess we have to go to Cahokia.
you could go another leg and try and find someplace.
Well, we'll go to Cahokia. Look, and on the way, look for trucks.
Okay.
Yeah.
That'll work.
All right. That's your choice.
Yeah.
You wave you goodbye.
All right.
Thanks you for your business.
Yeah.
And off you go.
Yeah.
Bomb that place so bad.
Well, I mean, getting into another. I mean, with 4, we had Tom with that last gunfight against 6 guys.
Yeah, no, there's
We
no way we
ambushed
could.
in. We would be assaulting this place, and we don't know if the slaves are even going to be willing to fight, or if they've bought into the problem.
Oh yeah, if they've been completely indoctrinated, so.
Or if they like my family. If even
Employees.
yes.
Okay, wage slaves.
Yeah.
Better?
So we go. Yeah. So we look for the truck.
Okay. So you're heading towards Cahokia then.
Yep.
All right. Who's on point? Because this is a scavenging check.
So scavenging. Okay, I can do that.
What's your scavenging at?
2. Is yours at 3?
Mine's a 2.
Mine is also 2.
Okay. So
But I do have an app on my glasses to make it 3.
Do you want to use it then?
I would suggest it.
All right, go for it.
Why don't I take point on this one? And burn a charge off the Ubik to use the, the scavenging app.
Okay.
Okay.
So awareness or scavenging first?
Scavenging.
That's a no.
There's no trucks in between here and Cahokia.
Okay.
It's a fairly plain walk, though. The roads have been cleared. The casualties are off wandering in fields and caught in muck from the rain. And after a day's walk, around nightfall, you see Cahokia. It is on the traditional mounds, and it is quite large. So the mounds have been turned into enclave. They have fenced off the top and actually turned the burial mounds into somewhat of a fort. And it appears they have made a covered highway between them. So paths lead up the mounds in staggered terrace formations where small encampments live at the top. But there's about 3 of them, and they appear to have fenced-in roadways and paths between the mounds. You see a scattering of casualties banging against the fence work between them, or being punctured on the siege embankments that lead up the mounds. But they've basically turned the burial mounds into fortresses.
Nice. Oh yeah, now I remember where I heard that name before.
Yeah, it's Cahokia.
Yeah. All right, we approach the guards. I guess. Can we? Or is there something to go in? Or
You could signal them to draw casualties away from an entrance.
We do so.
All right, so alarms start going off on the farthest mound. You guys hide as the casualties slowly shamble towards it, and then you quickly run up and get into a gate. And you arrive. There's a bunch of armed men looking down on you on watch, saying that you have a licabussier.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're here. This is the Enclave of Cahokia.
Hands up.
Yeah.
Don't reach for the weapon.
Yeah, we're fine. We're clear. We're just looking to do some trade and some whatnot.
Many of them are Native American of a variety of tribes. You guys could roll meme.
Okay.
Nope.
Nope.
Yes. 8 over 7.
You see various tribal decorations and dress typical of the Shawnee, the Sauk, the Fox, the Winnebago. It appears this is largely a bunch of northern Michigan-based tribes. that have moved south. The Cahokias are obviously long extinct, but they have repurposed the place. There are a few white faces, but it seems to be very much a reservation that has a series of reservations that have banded together and formed a community.
Okay, nice. So we need to find a truck that we can repair. We need to sell the nav gas so he's not, walking around with a bomb. And we need to...
you also have messages that you need to discuss. You need to get someone out of you need to test someone, basically, that is in their jail.
Oh, he's in
And that
jail.
we did have as a hard copy.
Yeah.
With the test, I didn't remember hearing him about being in jail. But
Well, there's a variety of people he wants you to test.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
one at Cahokia is in jail.
okay, well, I didn't know that he was in jail. But yeah, all right. I remember the testing part. Let's see here. Let's get he's not going on. Can I find out what he's on trial for? Or like what if he's just there, or is he waiting to be executed, or is he just like what is he been charged with?
There's nothing in the paperwork. You'd have to discuss that with people.
Yeah. Why don't we?
Well, let's actually hold off on that.
I'll truck first and then get him.
Yeah, ask around where there are trucks that could be salvaged. Is that research or?
Yeah, that's research or persuasion or however you want to do it.
All right, research.
I'll try persuasion.
I'll research.
I make it.
I also
do
make
12 over. 10 over 3.
Yeah, they have one truck that they use to haul big stuff in. They've had to get a lot of building materials here to secure the areas around, so they do have a semi available. You would have to talk to the tribal leadership of that. Cahokia does not do a lot of business with other enclaves. They are on Ubik pretty keenly against. They see this as an opportunity. They don't want resettlement. Fuck the U.S. We're better off now than we were when you were around. This is our chance to escape your cultural assimilation.
Fair enough.
If you have something we want, we'll buy it off of you at a fair price. Otherwise, stay the fuck out.
Yeah.
Yeah. The few dealings they do have is with Mokohoko, who means he who floats visible near the surface of the water. A famous, he's just taken the name of a famous Sok revolutionary that refused resettlement.
Nice. Was that just for the one working truck, or are there any like?
They only have one semi.
Okay, but they don't know.
They have other smaller vehicles.
Are there any? Do they know of any like? Would that research will also count for like? Oh, there's some trucks that could be fixed up over there or something like that. If somebody.
You could ask them for that.
Yeah.
Oh, that was my
your persuasion
persuasion.
check?
Yeah, people say, "Yeah, don't talk to me, man."
Yeah.
Yeah, do you want some rat?
Yeah.
Pigeon? Are you buying? No,
Okay.
then get out. Like,
All right.
That's above my pay grade.
All right.
Like,
So we'll go to the tribal leaders to talk about the truck.
it's just the one guy.
Okay.
So you come over to tent. It's very familiar to you. You see a guy. You see a reloading table.
Yeah.
You see battery charging stations. You see a ridiculous mix of tribal and white and black and Hispanic guys and gals lounging around doing various things. These are obviously the takers
Yeah.
of the group. They apparently leave it to Mogohogum to deal with the outsiders. They don't want to fuck around with those guys.
Right.
So a guy comes up. He's black leather jacket, pretty tanned. Can I help you?
Are you Mocha Loca Hoka?
Just call me Mocha.
Okay.
Excellent.
Yeah,
We are the Brutalists. We're based out of La Cabusier.
Oh, cool name.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're from north. We're down here for a job. We need a semi truck though. If you don't, we have some nav gas to trade. If that's not good enough, do you know where we could find one we could fix up ourselves? Or
So you taking our semi? Is that you're
well, I'm not
asking?
taking it. I mean,
You're asking to trade.
Yeah, we're trading.
Well,
Yeah, we're-
well, I know. I understand.
Yeah. It'd be gauche of us to come
if
in here.
not, like we.
I don't think the council's going to let you rent that out.
Okay.
I mean, you could hire us. We could take you to a place. It's a little ways away. It's a Flying J.
Yeah.
There are a couple back there. They're fine. They run on diesel though. That's going to be the expensive part.
Yeah.
They're not converts, but we could do that. What do you need a truck for?
We need to haul a semi up north.
Oh, a trailer.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a
trailer.
One of those jobs, huh?
Yeah.
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 And while we were in the neighborhood, there was a name that we were supposed to talk to, but we heard that he's in a jail here.
Yeah, what is our interviewee's name?
Kyle.
Kyle. Yeah, we're supposed to talk to a Kyle?
What the hell do you want to see Kyle for?
I don't know, man. We're just supposed to talk to him, ask him some questions.
You can roll awareness.
Yeah.
Yes, 4 over 3.
They're not happy to hear that name.
Yeah.
Like, why would you want to talk to that guy?
Like I said, it's
There's some bristling amongst the table.
Yeah.
just a name out there. Although, if you wouldn't mind, why is he in jail? What did he do to end up in jail?
So you don't know?
No.
Again, we're very out
We're
of
takers. Do you think they tell us?
we're based up in Illinois, so we're
This is Illinois.
Well,
not that we cross the state line.
not Kogi's Illinois.
No.
Okay. We had a big fight. We had a you've heard of the neighborhood watch?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Those assholes think they're God. I mean, I fucking hate those.
Wait, are those out of character? Those
Yeah,
guys
we know
that tie
that
people up.
Yeah, you worked for them
Yeah,
before.
we worked for them. We know those assholes.
Yeah, no, it's like, they were hunting him pretty hard. Kids have a rough patch. We got a bit of scrape. Those, some guys from the union, I don't know, the ones by the docks, I don't know. They were hunting him because of some stuff that went down. But, I mean, that's their justice, man. Fuck that. He's ours. We took care of it. Yeah, he's at the nursery. He works there. I guess you can talk to him. You try and take him, we're going to plug you. You know that, right?
Well, no, we're not taking anybody, so we've been asked to ask him some questions. That's all we're here for.
Well, I guess, Kyle can say what Kyle wants to say. So
Okay.
No, again, we're not here to cause
Also,
trouble.
do you know, like, we have some navgas that we found on the way down here. Do you have any traders or anything?
oh yeah, we can get you a buyer for that.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
maybe we're some IDs.
yeah. Thanks.
So he sends you over to the more mechanics district, so you
Okay.
can sell off your avgas if you want.
Okay, can we sell it at full price?
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
Oh no.
it's
Why-
pretty rare good.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to sell at full price, try to negotiate, man. You might be able to drive the price up a little bit.
I don't think that's how that works. It kind of the market.
Well, like they're smelling it, they're tasting it.
Yeah.
They're gonna add a lot of additives to it.
yeah.
If it was like pure, ready to go into a plain avgas, yeah, you'd be fine. But it has been sitting in a tank for 5 years.
Yeah.
So
Look, I don't want Ludwig to be a walking IED. Okay?
Yeah, no, and it's better that we have. It's better that we actually have.
and you are also.
Yeah, I was-
Yeah, I'll take
Cash
the
on
20
the bear
bounty.
hut
Yeah,
is-
I will
yeah.
take the bounty.
Oh, I thought we were splitting all that up between us. So,
Yeah, I guess everyone did
So,
take
yeah.
it. So
so
You
10.
have 30 of them, don't you?
Yeah, so we
Yeah,
can split
so
up
we
for
each get
10.
10, yeah.
So. Yeah, I stood under that goddamn thing while it was raining. I get
true.
mine.
That's true. So yeah, I don't want him to blow up. So he said, wait, when we talked to Moko, did he say that there were any broken trucks that were in the region that we could go?
He said if you
said
could
it's
hire them, they
flying.
could take you. It's a Flying J, but it's like a day's drive away.
Okay, so
So they can
They
take some.
subtron tack you to go out there. But he said the main problem is finding diesel.
okay, because diesel does go bad. Okay,
Well,
You could spend your avgas money on diesel.
how much would we have to spend? Would it be equal to the upkeep of the truck? To
Well, you have 30 bounty from the avgas, right?
yeah.
That would be a negotiation type.
Okay.
or
So let's go talk to Kyle and get that out of the way.
Or
Yeah.
as an alternative, they probably have nat gas converters over there. We could see about purchasing one and taking it with us.
You mean from the Randians?
No, not from the Randians. From here, since they have machine shops, so they might be able to rig. We might be able to get one
Well, that's
rigged
still
up.
going to
and
cost money. So basically,
True, but that would possibly.
also it would take more. Like we're talking about fixing up a truck that is diesel. Like fixing it to get it to work is going to be hard enough. Because we're like, I have my tool belt, and that's about it.
And I have mine too as well. And then you can see about scavenging stuff. So,
but like converting it on the fly without an actual garage is going to be a lot harder, and also we could fuck it up entirely.
Do you know what kind of 80s montage it would take to do that conversion on the fly?
So all machine
I would
shops
just rather buy some diesel.
Bitch.
I'd rather buy some diesel and do the job.
Yeah, you're still probably going to have to repair the trucks up.
Yeah,
like new spark plugs, new battery.
No, I was aware of that.
So let's go talk to Kyle at the nursery. Is it like a plant nursery or a nursery with kids?
Nursery with kids. So you see what appears to be prefabricated building / tent construction.
Yeah,
it's got a red cross on it. There's a woman up front, a very older lady.
Yeah.
You walk in. Yes.
Hello. My name's Mauve.
Hi, Mauve.
How are you? What's your name?
They call me Granny.
Oh, Granny. It's nice to meet you, Granny.
Yeah. What do you need formula?
Oh no.
We're running out.
Oh, that's awful.
We've had to go back to the old ways.
Mediocre. Sorry.
Whoa! Don't get addicted to aqua formula.
Sorry, I just had to make the Mad Max joke there.
Oh. Well, we're actually wanting to speak with one of your workers. Is Kyle in today?
Oh, yes. Why do you need to talk to him for?
Well, it's kind of an involved thing, but one of the folks who is at our enclave had heard some wonderful things about Kyle and just wanted to find out how he would test on a certain scale, and depending on that, possibly offer him a job. And we were sent out to basically do the interview, and I've got a series of questions for him, and just depending on how it works out, we get to report back to our boss. He can't make the journey all the way out here from Le Corbusier himself.
Let's come over here. Let's talk a bit. So, do you understand Kyle's history and why he's here?
No.
I understand that he's had a spot of trouble. But that's all I know.
Well, Kyle's not originally from here, but his family, they're tribal, and we can't maintain those distinctions much now. We need each other too much. I mean, I hate living atop this. It's so morbid to live here. But better us than some filthy settlement assholes. So
while it may be morbid, the thing to keep in mind is that it is also a certain amount of heritage. I mean, there's a lot of history in this place.
Yeah, it's not our history though. But anyway, we let anybody who comes who needs help, and they ran a caravan and hit some hard times. Kyle's family was on the way. We saw them out on the plains. We got pretty clear sight lines out here when they were a ways out, and the damn things were hiding in the grass, and they went after them. And Kyle made it. He outran them. He outran his family member return. I think one of them was Leighton. I don't know, but one of the fast ones came, and then it just escalates from there. But
we've seen it so many times.
But there was some disturbance about the other people. Some of the people else in this caravan got away, and they seemed to want some justice for Kyle. That didn't seem to be, and we did that on account of the way how he got away. Because, you don't have to be faster than them. You just have to be faster than the other guys. So Kyle used some of his bullets on people in the caravan. He regrets that. He was scared. We think there's good in him. And we're working on, reconnect him. It hurts people out here. But those other folks got away. They were, justly pretty bent out of shape out of it. And they sent their thugs out here for the little kangaroo court. But we don't mess with that here at Kokia. So, he's here. He's working at the nursery. He's reconnecting.
And you've got him working with the babies. And it shows a lot of trust. It really does. And see, that's why we wanted to give him the opportunity. Because we see a lot of potential.
So wait, you want to hire Kyle because he shot people in the knee to get eaten for him?
No, because he is the sort of person that would be trusted to work in a nursery.
That's a lie check, David.
Yeah, that's a deception check.
And we don't want to hire him. We want to give him the test and see if he is hireable.
Well, Granny sees straight through your bullshit.
Yeah. You do want to shoot because
Kyle's his own person. This is our community. We let him stay as long as he works his program and he tries to rehabilitate himself. But if he wants to leave, he can leave. So you talk to him.
We don't want to take him away. We want to just...
We don't have that option.
No, he can go away. It's his choice.
Well, it's to be honest, man. Yeah, and to be just about this, we were tasked to basically come in, ask him some questions,
and that's it.
And then
that's it.
I smell steward on you boys.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of my town after you're done with what you need. We don't like government types here.
That's fair.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Perfectly.
As we're walking away, sometimes less is more. We want to ask him some questions. Where is he? Thank you. Ask him the questions.
That's all.
No, you just offered more.
Well, the crit fail is what offered a lot.
That's true.
So, yeah, you talk up to Kyle. Yeah.
Yeah. Hello, Kyle.
What's up?
We're here. Would you like an opportunity to do something more meaningful with your life?
What? Meaningful? According to who?
Someone who can afford to pay us to give you a test to see what your aptitude is.
Would you be willing to take this test for the potential of a job?
Sure.
Right?
Here it is.
So here's
You gotta hand him your specs.
Okay, hand him the specs. Burn off more charges.
Who else has specs on?
I do.
or I can,
All right, yeah, you get a spec.
or can my laptop see what they're seeing on this one as well?
No, you get a call.
Hello?
Hey, Mom, what's up?
Fuck.
Pork pie?
Oh, hello, you.
It's pork pie.
And what
That's
kind of
I
hat
call
does
it.
he have this time?
Oh, he's still wearing his hat.
Still the fedora? I thought you would
I
have
thought it was a
switched.
trilby.
I'm psyched you guys
tacky.
took this job. So you got the, what is it, the marathon runner there. Yeah, the relay race guy. Yeah. Cool. So what's he doing nowadays?
Well, at the moment, he's taking a test.
Oh, no, I know. My other guy's talking to him, but where are you guys at?
Well, we're in Cahokia.
What do they got him doing? Is he in a cell?
No, he's in a nursery. That's right, I can't say.
I'm not exactly at liberty to say. Quite frankly, they don't.
So you don't want the bounty?
They don't like you very much. You.
This is me giving all my bucks. Oh, wait. Fresh out. Which is what you're going to be out of money if I don't pay you. So where the fuck is he at?
He's currently in the nursery.
Great. I want you to take the bullets out of your gun and hand it to him.
The gun?
Yeah, just empty the clip and hand him your gun.
Make the one out of the chamber, too. Oh, sorry, I can't hear that.
What?
All right.
No 15 bounty on the team worth this. This is
No, we decided to be big damn heroes.
no we're big damn idiots.
I want to fucking retire.
So, which one of your colleagues is talking to him at the moment? You?
Don't worry about it. Just make sure you get your camera kept on him, okay? I need to see his face.
All right. Just make sure that it's pointed towards him. Just
Did you take the one out of the chamber?
yes, definitely yes. And I am going to take the bullets out of the clip, put the clip back in.
Yeah, that was his instructions.
Can you take the firing pin out too?
No.
I have no skill in mechanics, so no, I am not capable of doing that.
No, don't. Aaron.
And I'm not
less is
going to
more.
let you.
Less is more. Less is more. Less is more. We can't, have it both ways. We're doing the job. We have to
So,
do it.
Kyle, I understand that this is part of the test. I'm supposed to hand you this.
Okay. So he takes it. So you watch his face. Anybody can roll awareness if they want.
No. I don't want to.
You're a little turn away.
You know,
I'm turning away.
He has to.
Actually,
I have to.
Screw it.
Yeah.
I'm leaving
And I
the
did.
room.
Yeah.
Well aware.
I'm going with him because I can't take much more of this. So
So that's 11 over 4 on the awareness.
Okay. He makes a disturbing face. He's confused. He's like, what? What? They're going to fucking kill me. How can I know that? Why am I supposed to fucking trust you? Like, he knows what he's talking about. And then you see him, it's like, okay, he walks over to her crib. Granny starts screaming at you in
I left.
variety of
we were both
languages.
out of this.
Get out! Get out of here now!
You heard the lady. And
So you comes on. He's like, all right, just stall for a couple seconds. Keep him alive. I gotta talk to my boss.
take the gun.
She goes running down the street.
Wait, I grab her. Like, wait, what happened? What happened? I'm trying to use deception to just try and like get her to calm down.
All right.
You succeed.
Oh yeah, no. Let's have another crit fail. That'll be fun. 9. No, I make it. 7 over 3.
All right.
So I'm just like, whoa,
Wait, what
calm
happened?
down. You're hyperventilating. You're you know, just try and like gaslight her, basically. You know, just like
Okay.
You're overreacted. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I didn't hear anything happen. Everything's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah. So.
Granny, does this rag smell like chloroform to you?
No! Jesus, what have you learned? Nothing. Chloroform is not a superpower. It's optics.
All right, you comes back on. It's like, all right, I don't like his eyes. Some of his demeanor. So, one more question. I'll let you be the judge. I can't get it all through the camera. Ask him why he did it, and then report back. Would you hire him or not if you were me? I'm interested to see what you have to say of all people involved. I think that you and I have a similar understanding of the world. So I trust you to be my HR rep on this.
And you're saying that while wearing that ridiculous hat. That thing's been out of style for years. You know that, don't you?
It pisses you off, doesn't it?
Not as much as you might think.
Anyway, can't wait to hear back from you, buddy.
Yeah.
Roll self-control.
We're not so different, you and I.
That's an 11 over 2.
You're fine. No, he's got nothing on you. So you shot that one kid. It's cool.
Fine.
I've saved more than I've shot.
So ask him the question.
Yeah, might as well. So, Kyle, why did you do that?
Why'd you do it?
Why did you do
I
that?
don't know. Why the fuck you want me to fire an empty gun into the cradle?
I didn't want you to do that. I was just instructed to hand it to you. Why did you fire the gun in the cradle?
Because it's empty.
And you knew that upon picking it up?
Weight's not right.
And you knew that within 2 seconds of picking up the gun?
You ever use a gun out here? They're pretty important.
There is that.
I'm not gonna fucking shoot a kid in the middle of my town. Granny's gonna be pissed, but I know it's empty. It's not like they can't hate me anymore around here.
Now, why do they hate you in the first place? The people that you shot? Strangers? Friends?
No.
People that you were in the caravan with?
Slow. There's 500 yards to the mounds, and you gotta run straight uphill. We're talking 30s, 40s. They're gonna go down anyway, then they're gonna get up, and then they're gonna get fucking crazy fast. They go down early. More of them get the buyers, especially with the slow one. More ligaments, less leg strength. They were dead anyway. Nobody seems to think that way out here, but...
And you calculated that
David, you found your
rather
player character.
almost in the blink of an eye.
Yeah.
You know, there's a reason why people dislike that trait. They can't understand it.
So, David, you understand this. He is not a total psychopath. He doesn't kill children. He made a terrible choice. He doesn't feel good about it. And he shot an empty gun in the crib, not thinking he was killing a baby for a job, wanting a guy to shut up. He's probably not great DHQS material, because they want the baby guy who thinks the gun's loaded. But he's really smart and he's probably pretty good at it. So,
Chew them off.
are you going to get him hired by DHQS, knowing it's going to murder what is left of his ailing soul, but he'll be very good at it? Are you going to leave him here, knowing that he may recover, but now he's the guy who tried to shoot an infant in its crib?
Okay.
They don't have the death penalty here, or they would have given it to him already.
Yeah.
So Kyle, I
It's
want to,
rehabilitative, restorative justice, but
I want to be perfectly frank with you. How do you feel about the DHQS?
I don't know.
The government, the folks who are overseeing this whole brouhaha?
They're like anybody else. You got what they need, they'll fucking kill you for it. I learned that when the crash came down when I was 11.
So here's the deal. This test, this whole thing, this test that we gave you, is all about a chance to possibly work for them. Now, it's going to be soul-crushing, soul-destroying work, but I can guarantee you that you will never go to sleep with an empty belly. You will never want for work. And you will always, always have a job until you die. The flip side of that coin, though, and I want to be perfectly clear on this, is that there will be times when you will be called on to do that.
Look, man, in the caravan, we had a saying, you carry your own load. If he wanted to know my answer, he would have asked the question to me. I'm wearing the specs you gave me. Fact of the matter is, he made you ask me the question. So he wants you to fucking decide. I don't care. As long as I get fed and I move along, that's the best I can hope for. I'm not going to carry your load on this one. You do your job. I'll do whatever mine is when you're done.
Good enough for me.
He's not going to... You make the choice.
Burning the charge on the Ubik.
Well, are we going to think about a possible...
Does he really have to spend another charge?
No, you can keep the charge on.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
okay.
fine.
Or can we think about a possible third option? Or
No, he's either right or not. I mean, I know what I would do, but I'm not going to say it. Not until you make a decision.
Hello, you.
Yeah, what's the verdict?
You want to know if I would hire him?
Yeah.
I would. I would hire this man in a heartbeat. Not for the reasons you think, but for my own.
All right, that's fine. He's hired. I look forward to doing this with you guys again. We'll get him out of there as soon as we can. Is there anything you need to get him with you, or can you just take him back to Le Cabusier with you?
Well, I'm not entirely sure he's willing to go with us. But, Kyle, up for a walk?
Are you guys walking? Oh no, I don't want my new ringer walking out there. You guys need some vehicles or anything like that?
Well, at the moment, we're in the market for a truck.
Semi.
A semi.
Oh, sweet. You got one out there? Or are you going to rent? What are you doing?
Well, we were going to go to a truck stop not too far away and fix one up.
Oh, okay. Well, how much is it to buy the one they have there? I'm looking at it on Sats.
I don't think it's for sale.
That's the only one.
This guy! Not for sale. All right, well, you just do that one there. It's fine. Hey, I want you guys to know that I really enjoy working with you, and I really feel like you're the people for this job. So I'd love for you to keep up on this recruitment drive with me. I know it's away from home, but, think of it like a travel cost.
Well, we could use the diesel. We do need diesel fuel for it once we fix it up.
Oh, so you're going to forge your own path.
Yeah.
Yeah, be your own man there, Thoreau. Self-reliance. All right, yeah, we'll give you the diesel.
All right. Might as well get something for selling our souls. So.
You want to make sure we get enough for selling our souls.
Well, exactly.
You're putting a high price tag on yours.
So I'll let you decide what you want to do there.
No, we'll go to the truck stop, fix it up, fix up the truck, and with the.
Oh, no,
the
you
drop.
were saying that he's going to get us the one here.
Yeah.
No, you asked for the diesel.
Yeah, we asked for the diesel.
Yeah, they're never going to give us this one.
No, even if they could sell it to us, it's going to fuck them over, because they need it.
There is that.
Yeah, so I don't want to do
So I'd rather fix up a truck and then take it over there, and then we clear out the zombies, and then we get the trailer, and then we go home. Well, actually, no shit. We still need to go to the fucking respite.
that. Yep.
So, or we could just sort of say screw the moths, but no. Yeah, well, you're the one who gives a shit about them.
Yeah, because that's my retirement plan.
I know, which is your choice. But yeah, see, I agree with your choice there, but not mainly because he's not a total psychopath. They only have so many slots that they're looking for. So every non-total psychopath in there is probably diluting the psychopath number of psychopath.
You're right, guys. You're going to change it from the inside.
Well,
again,
You didn't sell out. You bought in.
yeah,
I was going to say that because Kyle is so methodical and calculating, that not a total psychopath, but at the very least high-functioning autistic, very good with numbers on the fly.
yeah.
That's a useful skill. I see him more like E than like you.
Out of character,
Yeah.
you basically understand that as long as you continue your recruitment drive, every time you will find someone in some sort of moral situation,
Yeah.
and you will be in charge of the HR decision.
Yeah.
So that's how it works.
Yeah, but he's not like skinning cats, so we're not...
Until they train him to.
Right.
Yeah.
That's but like if we start at the cat skinning level, then how much farther is
so
it?
slippery
All right.
from there.
Yeah.
Put it this way, he's not pulling the wings off a fly for the sheer enjoyment of it.
Yeah.
If he's pulling the wings off a fly, it's because he wants to see how well it's going to walk afterwards.
Moko Hoko shows up
Yeah.
with his crew,
Yeah.
very well armed.
Yeah.
People are gathering around in the streets.
Yeah.
He has two guys grab Kyle and cart him away. And he said, "Don't worry. Apparently, your friend has a car now. So Daddy Warbucks is going to go for a drive. Frankly, I couldn't be happier to see him go. And you're going to go anywhere else."
Fair point.
Okay. Yeah. No, we're leaving.
Fuck off my mouth.
Yeah. That's right.
All of you roll self-control.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Nope.
Yeah.
Of course.
7 over 4.
Take one to detachment. People are spitting as you passed,
Yeah.
cursing at you in a variety of languages, emptying chamber pots in the streets in front of you. They don't like your type here.
No, that's right.
Takers? They don't like takers?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So you get outside the gate. Kyle has been kind enough to wait for you.
Yeah.
He keeps the car running.
We need to go to the truck stop. We'll have a diesel fuel there. We have another job we're doing because we're takers. We have to get a trailer from a place and bring it back. So we need a truck for that. Trucks are at the truck stop. We can fix one up.
All right. He told me not to give you a ride, and I'd get a bonus if I didn't.
Yeah.
But I'll give you a ride.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Kyle.
He's going to know that you gave us a ride.
Yeah. I figure he heard the conversation and that he'd made his decision, and yours was kind of irrelevant. He seems to like to mess with you.
He does.
We're pretty aware of that.
So I'm gathering that he wants me for the fact that I didn't do what I was supposed to do. So I might as well keep up that scheme.
Thinking about trying to do it at least work it from the inside.
Well, at least surviving.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair enough.
I miss television.
Well, if you do well, they will have television for you.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
Yeah.
You drive across
Yeah.
the plains. You arrive at a truck stop.
Yeah.
You see a pallet of diesel fuel
Nice.
that has been airdropped, apparently outside of it. So,
Yeah.
Good job.
yeah, Kyle's a little perturbed by that, but he drops you off and heads out. So, who's going to try and fix up a truck?
Well, we can both do it, and give us each other bonuses. So.
All right, so let's do a scavenging check to find which one we're going to have to fix up the least.
Critical success.
Yeah, you find one still in the garage. You don't have to fuck with casualties while you do it.
Nice.
Excellent.
Great.
I'll start schlepping the diesel fuel over close while you
Okay.
guy are doing the work.
All right.
Because I don't have any mechanic skill at all.
Well, that is.
So, these are legs, burn off rations.
Okay.
2 rations, actually. It's been 2 legs.
Yeah.
job's taking quite a bit longer than you'd hoped.
Well, yeah. I will spend 3 charges on the toolkit.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and do the same on mine.
Okay. So do you want to roll or should I?
I can roll to see if I just give you how much of a bonus I give you. So
Yeah. If he gets a success, you get another +1.
Okay.
Yeah. So
an additional +1.
All right.
Plus whatever you spend.
Let's.
Stay on Overwatch, basically.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah. So they make it.
Yep.
Almost
so
like they're-
you managed to barely get it running by salvaging different parts.
Yeah.
It's almost like they're
from the other
banging on a
trucks.
huge metal truck with other pieces of metal.
Yeah. So who wants to drive? I guess I'll drive because I still have willpower. So
Yeah, that's a good idea.
maybe better for those crit failures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the roads are pretty clear.
Yeah.
This seems to be a settlement avenue where they've, taken
Actually, we
basically
should-
tanks and crushed cars so they can get to.
We're never going to be
settlements
closer
further
to that fucking respite thing, so we might as well do that now.
Yeah.
yeah.
Because we have to fucking do that. And,
Clutch. I'm more bitter about that.
well, a little bit. It does pay a third, half of what the other one does.
True, but also it gives better rep and more jobs. So
Yeah, that's a way of looking at it. Because we're really short of jobs right now. That's the thing we need.
More work.
So are you going to respite?
Yeah, we're going to go to the respite because that's only one leg away and we can drive. So
Okay.
fully fueled truck.
So you're driving.
Yeah.
It's getting dark.
Yeah.
It's been a very long day.
Yeah.
You arrived at Kokia, you drove through the night, then you spent all day working on the truck, so it's dark again. So roll awareness, driver.
Yeah.
So you're driving across the plains. There's a thunderstorm in the distance, and you look across the horizon. It seems the horizon is just roiling. It seems to be moving along with it. And you realize that it's all people. So you're passing a stampede as you are heading away. It is far enough away from you, you don't have to worry about it, but it is thousands of them.
You. That's not good.
do we have a casualty swarm?
Turn the headlights off.
Turn off the engine too.
Yeah.
Let's.
No, you're not driving through them. They're just in the distance.
Yeah.
Just crawling into the cat.
Actually, the thunder is probably covering the sound of the truck.
And the falling rain too. Yeah. So
Well, there's no way they could get to you
Yeah.
by the time you drove past.
Well, even if they heard us, they
On the
can't,
other hand, which way
Oh,
is-
it's going this direction. They'll head straight at it, so they'll miss it. They can't.
Which
leave.
way is the stampede going?
That's foresight.
Ties go to the market, so I don't know.
yeah, same here.
I make it.
Towards Cahokia.
Oh shit.
Actually, why don't you spin your Ubix? Pull over a little bit. I'll pull over. You spin a charge on a Ubik and you warn them. Just send them a video of it. So
I will.
We're assholes, but
Well, I have night vision on my camera, so I can.
Yeah, you can do that.
I will record
Just
that.
spin the charge. You don't need
Yeah,
to.
I'll record that and send it off.
You don't need to roll to take photos.
yeah.
So, just
covered
warning,
horse,
a warning. No, you don't like us.
We get more experience points that way. That's how that works, right?
Yeah, no, you don't like us for reasons. Here's an issue.
Yeah.
All right.
We didn't. Yeah, we're leaving you, but yeah, please take care. Try not to die.
Good job.
They don't send a response.
Yeah. All right. Do we at least get a message receipt like read at? So.
Yes.
Okay. So at least they
You send it
stopped.
high priority.
Yeah. All right. I just want to make sure that there was one unread message in their inbox. One.
I left it in the draft folder. No.
Anyway.
All right. You pull up. It's still early morning now. You pull up to a bridge. You can guess this is the bridge where they came across because. So the recession had a couple of fallback points. This one appears to be one of them where they mined the bridge pretty heavily, the anti-personnel mines. And you see that it is just pockmarked with explosions, chars, gas tanks were left in cars so they might ignite. And it's just a field of corpse parts and twitching leftover casualties. Apparently, they all just rushed right over it.
Interesting. So wait, this is recent that they did this?
Yeah, apparently that was the stampede that you just passed. This is how they crossed the river.
Well, because it's been 5 years. I wonder why it didn't trigger earlier. What changed? Maybe it has something to do with why the rest of it went quiet.
Yeah.
Well, normally there's a concussive blast after an explosion. Casualties, if they're not being triggered by
Right.
sound that they can localize or other things. So anything that fell them back, normally if a mine goes off, they normally just wander in the other directions because they can't tell where the explosion came from. It's deafeningly loud, and they get thrown back, and then they just head in a different direction. The fact that they bull rushed across the bridge seems odd.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Something drew them in.
Why is it happening now?
Check this side of the bridge, see if there's anything similar to a noisemaker.
Nope. Nothing that you see.
Is the bridge safe to drive on?
You do not know.
Okay.
You check out the bridge, I'm going to look.
That would be foresight.
Okay, foresight.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, make it.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Even before the explosions, it's a bridge that has not been maintained for 5 years.
Fair enough.
And you are driving a big, heavy ass.
Okay, how far away is our location from this bridge?
It is like 2 miles.
2 miles.
Yeah. That's...
It's like 20 minutes of walking. That's like.
My worry
Is it within sight?
No, it's a bit of ways. You're heading over to the Missouri side,
So now they're hills.
yeah, there's hills and trees.
No, the worry is not the walk. The worry's not the walk. The worry is leaving the truck here. So out of possibly outside, if we need to make a quick getaway.
Well, yeah, quick getaway. Yeah. Is there a convenient? Are there bushes nearby or something? Or actually, there could be
Would that be a
casualties in the bushes.
scavenging roll to find a place to hide the truck?
It is a semi truck, so no.
Yeah.
Roll mechanics.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Take parts with you. You would need to start the truck.
Oh yeah. We could take the steering wheel.
That would work.
Yeah, well, man, if you're free, I probably called it. I probably wrote war rig on it.
Steering wheel, spark plugs.
Yeah, you should probably take more than one.
Distributor cab. Yeah.
Well, not the spark plug. Not something we have to open the hood on.
Well, steering wheels can be gotten from other cards and attached to a semi.
Yeah, the spark.
You need something roughly circular
Something
or
that we
ridge.
something we can insert in the cab, not something I have to open the hood and insert.
Okay.
Actually, shouldn't the fuse box be in here? We can actually take some of those out for the starter assembly.
Okay.
I don't want to have to pop the hood while there's a vector chasing, or all the aberrants.
You do not know how to live.
Yeah, no, I do know. That's why I'm suggesting we do the thing that lets us keep it alive. Yeah.
Suggestion: take the knob from the gear shift that shows where all of the gears are, because somebody who's not used to a stick shift isn't going to be able to figure that out.
That's not
without the numbers.
Well, the fuse box and the steering wheel, that would be enough, right?
Yeah.
I'll put those on Ludwig. So Ludwig will probably be programmed to go back with any of you guys if one of us doesn't make it. So, and that means
if someone can get his controller, from your body.
Well, I mean, I've had time to program them. Like when I had
that's a drone piloting check. You can see if you
to voice activated.
you're fine.
All right.
Ludwig Masada Protocol.
Ludwig's my next character. We can have fucking AI in this game. We can have fucking.
There's no AI in this game.
It's kind of. But I think put the ego in it.
I think you're just using this as an excuse to do all architectural quotes all the time.
Is there something wrong with that?
All right. What are you guys talking about as you walk through the pale moonlight?
Not about killing people.
What do you like other than killing people?
Keep in mind you haven't slept for more than 2 or 3 hours at a time and nearly a week.
So I think that kid's got some potential. Good kind of potential, not the me kind of
I
potential.
wonder what Malleus is doing.
Yeah, maybe he'll be the one who put a bullet in our head in 2 years as a graduation exercise. Because we do know way too much for freelancers. So there's that.
Kowloon, it's going to be longer than that. Do you think Yu is going to get tired of us in just 2 years?
I don't think he has a soul. I don't think he feels anything other than sadism. So, yeah.
That's my point.
Yeah.
We're his favorite plaything.
We're his favorite chew toy, and eventually he's going to
probably,
fight through us.
all right, I'll give you that because we're probably the only one of his pawns that hasn't died after 1 or 2, rigged missions. So,
And to use your chew toy analysis, we still have our squeakers intact.
Yeah.
No matter how many times he's sunk Fang.
Yeah, but wait to the point where that's punctured, then that's like leaking air, and then we're not funny ananymore.
If an architect's ego is very small, he is done for. If it is vast, then he might make some very important contributions. Paulo Soleri.
Where did that one come from?
I've been adding more. I get tired of listening to them too. I have to keep updating the file.
And it does.
I have more time to spend in the library to find architecture. You know how hard it is to find good architecture quotes? It's hard, all right? There's a lot of fodder out there.
You just have to work at this.
I had a Walt Disney quote in there. He's barely, he signed Disney made Disney. That doesn't count. But, I was desperate.
Oh, hey. They all often called Walt Disney the architect of the future.
Yeah, look how great the future is. Anyway.
Do you know how many casualties are in Tomorrowland?
Oh, man, Disney World, I can't imagine. If I was rich, I would send drones over to Disneyland. What the fuck happened there?
Actually,
it's either the world's most fucked up enclave or zombie apocalypse. We know aberrants exist. What kind of fucked up aberrant has to spawn there? Or, I would, if I was a despot of Disneyland, princess gladiatorial fights. We have plenty of costumes, and they only have so much space in there. If you want to get in there, you have to put on a princess costume, regardless of gender, and fight to the death.
I'm definitely not writing this into the book right now.
Yeah, so what do you think happened in Disney World? Which one is the one in California? The good
Disneyland.
One.
Disneyland.
Yeah, fuck Disney World. It sank into the ocean.
It sank into the ocean.
Epcot Center is probably the only solace that some of those people have anymore.
All right, you arrive at the storage unit place. That's a back road, side road off the highway.
Okay.
It is, cut into some hills. Covered in fence. Squat storage units. Rows upon rows of them.
Awareness with Ludwig's surveillance thing to zoom in and enhance.
Okay.
Yep.
I make on awareness 10 over 1.
Yeah, 11 over 5.
Well, from the rows you can see on the outside, the road's about the only thing clear. The foliage has grown up over it quite a bit. You don't see anything too bad, but you know that Respite Bravo's near the back corner. Surrounded by very steep hills, foliage, stuff like that.
Do you want to take the drone camera out and see if we can see anything?
Oh yeah, we have the drone camera. I'll fucking fly it over there.
Let's see what the bird's eye view turns out.
Spend another 2 charges because it's hungry. Because I didn't spend any things upgraded because I didn't have time. Anyways, second time I've used it.
So flying drone?
Yeah, I did.
All right, you take the flying drone up. From the aerial view, it's pretty dark, but it seems a little odd. You see some detritus near the back corner. One of the rows. I will draw this out real quick.
Do you need a bigger piece of paper?
No, it's not super involved.
Well, I'm just.
If it's good enough for him, it's good enough for us. Trust him.
Oh man, that should be in Ludwig too. Jeopardy theme music, that's.
Program it, roll.
I imagine that's what it's humming. Having it play while we're watching the flying drone just get into position.
Oh, come on. You should put Sinatra in there. Come fly with me. Let's fly. Let's fly away.
This was free, all right? It was free on Ubiquinat. I'm not going to pay bounty to fucking download pirated Sinatra music.
All right, so there's the basic structure of it.
Yeah.
It's got rows, 3 in each.
Yeah.
You can basically see this until you go up. So from here, you see that there is a hole
in the roof?
In the roof that appears to have been cut there, rather jaggedly here. And here you see what appears to be some weapons and a backpack or so. located around that area. Respite Bravo is there.
So that may have been left by the second team that went in.
Like, so you're saying it was cut, not just like
It looks
exploded
ripped
through.
open.
Ripped open.
It is
Architecture.
not just,
Would this be like sheer physical force going through it, or like somebody with tools working this? You know what I mean? Like, is this someone?
Somebody had a torch to cut.
What
through.
caused that? Yeah, I make it.
it looks like something bent back the metal. You don't see tools.
Holy sh!
Aberrants.
Oh, actually, sorry. I got that wrong.
All right, we're recording this footage, by the way, and putting it on Ludwig or some other thing.
Oh, I can upload it immediately to the mods if
Yeah.
you want me to. So
Let's take a
That's
closer look.
Respite Bravo.
Yeah. Let's take a closer look. I'm going to fly the drone closer towards the hole, like right over the hole. Yeah. So.
The hole's pretty small.
Yeah.
It is jagged, though.
Yeah.
You see a hand come shooting up
Okay.
quite fast with the camera,
Yeah.
and then off the side you see him reaching for it,
Yeah.
and then you hear a couple of yells.
Like human yells
Yeah,
or
like
cat?
and then they go quiet.
does that sound like a cat?
Wait,
that's
do casualties
a
say
vector
that? Wait,
yell?
no, is that a vector yell or no? No, that's a person yell.
Are you keeping the drone there?
Yeah. For a second, as we're trying to. I'm
Spin
circling.
another char
All right.
if you're hovering over the hole.
Yeah. We're gonna have to bring it back soon.
There's weapons.
Okay, well that's nice, but I'm circling around. Do I get another better look, or do the people yell?
You see what appears to be a bit of cloth coming up to the hole.
Is it white?
And something written on it.
Okay, zoom in.
She listens. Be quiet.
Oh, okay. Zoom it out.
Yeah.
Fly it out. Okay. Fuck, it's a witch.
What do you mean a witch?
Go ahead and pull up my laptop. Am I getting any kind of Ubix signals from within
Yeah.
Respite? Start typing up or specific. Are there any like moth channels on there that I can see from what I've been given?
Is anybody there?
Yeah, it's just typing on there. Is anybody there with those?
K.
Wait, this is Respite Bravo, and this is another room, right?
No, that's Respite Bravo.
It's the
I
one.
got it wrong.
Okay, so it's the room with the hole is. Respite Bravo. Okay, so. But so the hole in the ceiling was caused by physical force, not by an explosion or by tools, right? It looks like. And there's someone in there. So I could spend another thing on the drone to drop them Ubix specs.
Aaron, roll
Spending and recharging.
profession computer science.
Can't do. Yes, 10/5.
Why are some of the K's capitalized? Seems kind of random, but
Is that a code?
Binary.
Binary. Uppercase,
So-
lowercase.
Taking it through the translator. So
help. It's a trap. I can't get out. I can't talk. Help. It's a trap.
just
Can't
on
get out. I
repeat.
can't. Yeah.
It's a trap.
Shit.
She can hear sound. So if we use the flying drone as a distraction, we could get it in. Well, if we get within sight of it, close enough that we could open fire on it and lure that out to it, we don't keep that nav gas. Blow it up.
Didn't keep that napkin.
Well, yeah. Sweet bounty.
You didn't want us to be an IED.
Well, yeah, I know.
And now that we need an IED.
We don't need an IED. There are other ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of weapons are there? Can we tell?
You see a shotgun. You see a pistol.
No explosives.
No, they're backpacks.
Okay. There might be explosives. Theoretical explosives.
Because you don't have grasp. You don't have anything to grasp on the quadcopter, do you?
I could tie something to it if we want to drop Ubix specs to a person.
Well, she would still have to talk, though, and that's the problem.
No, you could type with the UBIC specs, can't you?
Yep. If you have the contacts in.
Oh, only the other contacts in. So if we dropped it to her, she wouldn't be able to communicate without talking.
You don't know.
Okay. Well, no, she did say yes. It's just, hey, you have to be quiet.
Or she could see us and technically give thumbs up, thumbs down, or some other kind of binary one. We can try to do that for communication, just seeing it. Or if we wanted to provide a distraction just off of the side, if you're comfortable with using Ludwig as a...
Okay. Can you send back in
The
binary?
flying drone would be a better distraction. The flying drone isn't quiet.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying is that we use him as a speaker to draw attention away while we fly the drone in, and drop the UBIC specs.
You just drop them in there. Nothing happened the first time.
You see on the feed it's changed. Roof.
Okay. Is something happening on the roof? Okay.
It's on fire.
The pattern has changed. You've not seen it change since you got the job.
Okay, so there is someone there.
Roof.
Okay. Is it actually spelling out roof, or is it
It's
doing it in the
through the
K
code.
pattern?
Yeah,
It's doing it through the code.
yeah.
Okay. How many more flyovers do you have on the drone?
Well, technically, it's been refreshed. It has 6. I've used it 3 times, so I have 2 more uses before it's out. Before I have to spend a refresh on it.
Okay, since they're saying roof now, one more pass? And then we'll save that last one for distraction or delivery.
Well, to do what? Like, just to go over the same area?
Well, since they changed it to roof, I'm thinking that they're trying to let us know that there's something on the roof. Unless
We can see the roof here from where we are, right?
Yeah. There's nothing on the roofs.
Yeah.
So we can just... Maybe just
Can
talk
we
about the
send
entry.
back through the K code, basically translate something into binary
Yeah.
that way?
It says there's no input.
Yeah, there's... It's just
Didn't she say there's no input?
Well, no,
What do you mean?
Like, you said you can't talk, or you can't... What was the exact message? It's a trap.
It's a trap, can't
I'm
talk.
stuck.
Mm-hmm.
I can't...
Can't talk.
Help, it's a trap, can't talk.
Can't talk, yeah.
And also, she might be making enough noise just through typing for it to be attracted. So...
Well, there's some sort of damage to the equipment, so she's rigged it to be silent. I mean, it's been going on for a long time.
Yeah. So
I'm just saying, can we send back one more message, basically along the lines, we're here to help, what can we do?
Well,
Which
here,
we've
no,
already
we'll just
done.
write a message on, like, here, no, fuck it. I'll just tie the UBICs on it. My UBICs still have 2 charges left, so they can be used one more time. So I'll tie the UBIC to the drone, fly it over, and sort of hover. Can I at least have it drop the UBICs?
This is the drone piloting.
Yeah, okay, this would be a drone.
Yeah.
All right,
This is pretty
I know. That
pretty
went-
bold maneuver.
Well, fuck it. So trying to deliver the UBICs. Fuck. What is that? Should
will
I?
left?
I do have will left. Should I spend it? I'm risking 2 pieces of equipment. Yeah, fuck it. I'll spend a point of will.
Okay. You managed to. The drone dies on the roof right as you're doing it.
No, the
'cause-
drone had plenty of things.
Oh, you still got charges left?
Yeah,
I thought
yeah.
it was-
No, the drone had 2 uses left, so this
Okay.
is one of the uses.
All right.
The UBICs only have 1 conversation.
All right. Well, you dropped the UBICs in.
UBICs have 2 charges?
They're hungry.
They're hungry, so...
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but 1 thing is good for conversation for a scene. It's
Yeah.
So, and then we wait to see if somebody uses the UBIC.
You get a mass ping, basically.
Yeah.
She doesn't know who to call.
I'll open it up so on my laptop.
You see a bunch of shaking hands. You see just what appears to be a pile of filth, and it's in a lightless room. So she's holding it up near the top,
Yeah.
and she draws a little line, and then she draws a little stick figure on top of the line, and then she draws teeth underneath the line, and then arrows at the little man on top of the line. And then she puts it down. She goes back to a keyboard. You see the keyboard is smashed. The only keys that are left are a K and a shift key. And you see her roof,
Pull her out.
Foresight check to figure out what that stick figure is.
The stick figure is
her.
what she's trying to say is the only safe place is the roof.
Okay. Well, we could ferry more supplies to her, but what is the quickest if we had a ladder? Well, you said this place is cut into a hill, right? Mm-hmm. So, would it be possible to get something to lay from, where does the hill start? Like, how much open ground is
You
it?
could climb a tree and hop the fence directly on the roof.
Well, what I'm thinking is, if she gets on the roof, then...
She can't get out.
Okay, she
Yeah, we
can't
don't
get
have
out.
any
All right.
she's in.
On the other hand, if we get to her and lower a rope, she can maybe get up that way.
Yeah.
No, she can get to the top of the roof. The hole is too small.
The hole is too small. Okay.
It's just going another way around, which is putting her at risk.
Okay, so the roof is safe. So we have to open the hole up more. So, and with noise, that it would definitely be a distraction or be difficult. The flying drone,
But we didn't see anything else on our flyover, so whatever it is, it's hiding.
or the drone wasn't close enough for it to hear, because it only went to this roof and then back. It wasn't at ground level or anything.
Yeah.
So I could, I could spend a refresh to recharge it, but then it's probably going to get eaten sooner or later. So there's open ground here. How far open ground? What I was thinking is, if there's the hills nearby, we could just lay a ladder across
Yeah,
from
you
the
could do
hill to the roof.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we could do that if we find a ladder or
Yeah.
something like that. Okay.
How much space is in between the buildings, too?
Not much, but we don't... Why?
So, in case possibly...
Getting on the roof is not hard.
Okay.
It's just that when most people see a storage unit, you're guessing that when they came earlier, they did not think,
Yeah.
let me climb on top of the roof.
Right. So scavenge to look for a ladder or...
Yeah, it's there. You don't have to,
Okay. So sneak up, put the ladder
Stealth
across.
checks.
Yeah. Do we want to all do this or maybe one person?
It may be better for me to stay behind because my toolkit's still
You
pretty
can
loud.
drop it. You don't have to
And
carry it with you.
I think I've got the highest sneak out of all of us.
Okay.
I've got
All right, go for it then. We'll cover you.
Okay.
Well, actually, I'll have the drone nearby, ready to fly up and cause noise if I see anything. So I'll be on stakeout, ready with the flying drone.
Keep off to the side.
You get your gun ready.
That is an 11 over 1.
Okay. And this is for...
Sneaky.
All right. Yeah, you are very stealthy.
With the ladder.
Yeah.
Rooftop to rooftop.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
You are on the roof. You are extremely quiet.
Okay.
You see that it's very odd. It just looks abandoned. There are bullet holes all over the place. Holes in the doors, punctuated through. You see some fully automatic fire. There's some weapons on the ground. You see a very nice assault rifle, a shotgun, a silenced pistol. There's a bow, crossbow. Various scraps. But it's rained so much you can't tell how old it is or how long it's been here. But it's all just kind of lying abandoned there
In the middle of
the roads.
They just walked straight in, and whatever was there heard them and ambushed them. And
Okay.
it's my guess is some sort of aberrant that acts like a vector, but for more than a few days.
I would agree. So,
Or it could be another one of those slime molds of doom. Zombie slime of doom, or whatever it was called.
Zombie King. Like
It's
a rat
made
king.
of people.
Ganglia?
Ganglia, that's it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I like Zombie King better. Like a rat king.
Yes. So has he gotten to the roof?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
The stench is overpowering coming out of it.
Are you still alive in there?
Self-control check.
Ew.
Nope.
You see hands rushing out and grabbing at you. Just panic, splashing around, cutting themselves on the.
Just catch her hand.
Give her
Yeah.
some rations. Give her a couple of points of rations.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm definitely doing that. I just filled back up because I spent my last, so I'm going to drop down 3 rations worth. Just
The hands grab the rations and just retreat into the hole.
You're going to need those calories.
how many of you are there?
It's just her, I think. Because we saw outside.
So you see a face come out. It's scarred, emaciated. You see bloody teeth, and it's something. Maybe a woman. Maybe man. You can't quite tell anymore. She puts her fingers to her lips, and then she opens her mouth, and you see that there's no tongue there anymore.
Nod.
Is that a self? No, you already failed yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Take one of trauma. This is fucked up.
I still have the test. The test we gave Kyle.
Why? What does that matter?
She does not want to take a test.
No, back of it. The unprinted side.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You have
Scratch
paper.
Yeah.
Write the word aberrant, ? Turn it around.
She takes the pencil. Don't know. Smart. The stealer.
So we need.
Came in the night. Been here for months. Help. Get me out.
Take it back. That's what we're here for. We're trying to get you out.
Oh wait, you have to open that hole up more, so because she can't fit through, even emaciated, can't she?
How thick is the roof on here for the aluminum? That's.
You can bend it back. It's going to make noise, but.
Is it possible to use our toolkits to cut it through so it's...
Actually, that's what I'm going to write. If we open this hole, how long do we have before it shows back up? Can it reach the roof? ?
She writes, don't know, can't see. Get me out, please. Please get me out.
Great. I figure I'll pilot the flying drone. Aaron, you'll have to sneak over with my toolkit.
That's fine. I'll switch out again, so...
Get over there, and as soon as you start opening it up, I'll fly the drone over to the other side of the thing, and we'll just lose the flying drone. I don't pay upkeep for it anyway.
Make as much noise with it as you can.
Yeah, basically.
So you're going to move it amongst the rows?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah,
Once wait for Aaron to start about to cut,
Okay.
so that the noise is there the entire time. So yeah.
So Aaron, are you sneaking up?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to, because...
Okay.
I have no will either, so...
Well, we're being big damn... This is your job, Aaron.
I know.
This is your job.
Big damn heroes.
But I'm ready to start at any time, so if he fucks it up, I'm like...
No, it's
Yeah,
fine.
so... And I got 2 on sneak, so... It's...
It's not a crit failure.
Bam!
Yeah, cheap aluminum roofs.
Weird.
Yeah. So you don't step on the supports. You don't go flying anywhere.
At least it wasn't a crit fail, so...
Roll self-control.
Yes. I'm surprisingly okay with that.
So, I'll say these are the various ends of the doors. So, you can see down from the roof where you're at, where the doors are on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'd like...
Yeah, so if he's walking along this roof, he can see these doors.
Yeah.
So as he makes noise, he sees the garage doors for the storage units go... like they've been pulled open and then dropped down again. And as you walk, you see them following you, sort of opening, closing, in line with you. You see feet underneath it briefly, and then in the darkness.
Just
Wait, only one pair of feet or multiple pairs?
Multiple pairs of feet.
shit.
Nice.
Start the
Oh yeah, no, I did that as soon as he was doing it.
Did you make yourself a control check?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I'm still gonna.
Did you succeed it?
Yes, I did. It was 9 over 10 over. Oh, sorry, 11 over 1.
All right, so I'm flying the drone in that direction. I'm also recording footage, by the way, so we can Like, might as well. Found.
You notice this wirelessly to a different hard drive.
Well, yeah, clearly. I sent it to Ludwig.
Yeah.
Can you start playing Airwolf as your?
Do I need to make a piloting check?
No, not if you don't care about losing the drone.
It's almost out of batteries. It's
That's fine.
Yeah.
So make a self-control check.
Me?
No,
Oh, fuck.
Oh shit!
it's less because you're looking through the camera. But
Yeah. I make it. 11 over 10.
all right, so Eric gets there, freaking out, starts sawing at the tin roof. You go flying down, and as the drone's been whirring, but as it gets down amongst them, they can localize the sound. So you see the doors on either side of the storage units go shooting up as casualties pour from both sides at the door. The drone hits one, goes down. You both can see them come shooting out of both sides in unison. And as you look, you see they've been tied to something in the storage unit. They're all chained or are covered in ropes. So both of you roll self-control checks as well.
Would I be seeing that since I'm down?
Well, I got some footage of that.
Yeah.
Well,
You see it.
Okay.
It's hard not to see. The entire row is filled with them. There's probably hundreds of casualties.
5 over 4. Thank God.
Holy shit, this is... Wow.
So what's happened is that they've taken the pulleys of the doors, tied them to the casualties, and weighted the doors. So the casualties, when they're not triggered, just stumble around blindly. The door pulls down, they get pulled back, they go back inside. If there's something they want, they pull forward from the wall, they open the garage door, and they're like hordes of trapdoor spiders. Whoever came in looking for this person in Respite Bravo, they went walking through, got ambushed in unison from both sides, torn back, and pulled into these lightless tombs.
Holy fuck.
There's no way to set this up. There's no way to coordinate them like this. They can't think like this. There's no way a human could organize them well enough and this many to do this. This shouldn't be. This is wrong. They can't. If they can think like this, you're doomed. The whole world's doomed. Humanity's over. It's like crash level terror. So, did anyone fail their self-control check?
Thank God, no.
I make it.
Yeah, I was.
Then just take one distress.
All right, fair enough.
You're fine. You just saw through a camera.
Okay.
You don't have a horde of them freaking out and trying to eat a drone.
Do this, but that would require getting them all tied up before there, and then infecting them deliberately, which would require like DHQS levels of resource.
Yeah.
Which I could actually see that fucking pork pie doing, but that's
So you saw it open. You pull out. I guess she's a woman.
I'll feed the ladder down, basically.
yeah.
No, you don't need to. The second it's open, she's cutting herself.
I'm trying to make sure she's not cutting
She
herself.
doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
She wants out. She's covered in her own filth.
She's in it to win it, Eric.
Emaciated. You see her just sobbing. Food streaked down her mouth, along with blood from where her tongue used to be. Apparently, it's got to be pretty painful to eat it. But she's scarfing it down. Just sobbing. She's clinging to you.
I'm just letting her hold me since this is obviously
Come on,
something.
you're not through yet.
Yeah, it's like we'll take you over. So
Now we get out. Yeah. Anyway,
climb.
God damn it, Eric.
So
All right, yeah, you get her over. She could barely walk. You have to carry her. She's been in there for a long time, basically since you were offered the job.
We didn't know. Anyway. I'm helping carry.
critical success on a self-control check.
How were you to know? You're fine.
Yeah.
Your rationalization engine's working quite well.
You were gonna have me do it anyway. I just got it out of the way.
I never said it. You chose to do it.
Bullshit.
That's his job. Yeah.
Yeah. If you're going to volunteer it, I'm not going to say no.
All right.
All right, yeah, you get her out of there. She's just
Yeah. Good thing we have room in the cab.
emaciated, exhausted, yeah.
Oh yeah, we probably have the sleeper cab in the back. So.
So yeah, we'll head on back to. Boy, hope you took care of that stampede. That's going to be awkward to drive around. Yeah.
She's,
Yeah.
as you guys are watching, she's patting you furiously.
Yeah.
I'm watching while she's writing. So, or actually, I can give her my. Once we're in, I can give her my laptop to type out stuff. So.
Okay, yeah, give her a laptop.
Paper doesn't cost charges, and we've still got the extras.
It's Aaron's character. He can play him.
I've already spent a refresh. We're good. So it can be, and it'll be.
She types rather fast.
Yeah.
Did you kill her?
Kill who?
The Stealer.
Who's the Stealer?
It's probably is that the aberrant that was.
It's spelled EELER.
Steel? A stealer?
Something like the football team?
Yeah.
No, we don't,
Okay,
we don't know what you're talking about.
No, we.
Is she still here?
We're getting out of here. We have a truck.
She could be hunting you.
Okay, well, we should be moving. We don't...
She controls them. They do what they say.
Okay.
She's one of them, but she thinks they're thinkers.
Okay.
So you can roll meme on this if you wish.
Probably bad idea, but like Cthulhu.
Failed. So, probably for the best, but.
I failed.
Actually, I failed as well.
You have no fucking idea what she's talking about.
Yeah. You could spin a reference, Aaron. You know somebody who knows all that nerd zombie shit. What? You have all kinds of references.
I do have references.
Yeah. They still cost him the same.
Well,
awareness.
You could roll networking to pick a new reference that knows this shit.
So
I'll roll. Well, I don't have my Ubix. My Ubix are out too, by the way.
Oh no, you got the Ubix back.
I know that was the last charge on it.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to spin a refresh on it.
That's fine.
okay.
By the way,
Jesus fucking Christ.
awareness.
Okay.
Keep an eye out for the Stealer or Nib. Everything's fine.
Wait, I have like the guy with the thing. Yeah, with the +4. Yeah.
The guy with the thing?
I have Ludwig with the surveillance.
Ludwig.
Oh, yeah.
He's doing awareness.
No, you don't see anybody.
Yeah. We're heading back to the truck quickly.
Because we're.
In fact, this area is eerily depopulated of casualties.
Yeah.
As if they've gone somewhere else.
Like in that storage thing.
Or in that huge stampede you saw. The one that inexplicably drove through the bridge.
Oh.
Defying all casualty behaviors.
No, you.
Oh yeah, no, we're fine. It's going to attack a settlement. Oh fuck.
Good one, Calvin.
Well, it's not on us. It's not attacking us. We warned them. We didn't know about this. This is new information.
They don't know about this.
Well, we could tell them.
Charge on
Aberrant
Nib.
heading your way.
Well,
Batten down the hatches.
it's led by an intelligent aberrant. You can tell them that.
She types, they came in the night,
Yeah.
on all sides, bridged over the hills, thick forest and everything. No reason for them to come, no sounds. They knew we were here. It took everyone. She bashed the keyboard. She left me in there. She brought me food for weeks. It was at the track. No one would come, and then it left. It took the rest of them, and I guess it left, but it'll just keep killing. It wants to do this. It's not mindless. It likes it.
It was doing that to lure people here, and when it realized no one else was coming, it decided to attack.
Yeah, burning a charge on Ubik for Moko.
No response.
Fuck.
We just lost a.
Well, we lost Cahokia.
Well, you could get there. They're still walking. You have a truck.
Okay. That's true. We will drive to Cahokia.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah. Do we see them on the way back?
Well, this would be a drive check to get there fast. You're driving a semi.
I do
your
have
first time.
one. My last point of will, boy.
And as a matter of fact, we're not just driving a semi, we're driving a bobtail.
And I will have to use that.
Okay.
Because, fuck, I don't want to crash a truck.
Convoy.
Yeah. War rig. Furiosa's on the warpath.
The girl is, falls asleep. Basically, you have to kill it. It'll get us all. You have to kill it. It won't stop. Yeah.
Aaron sends that to the moths, by the way. Hey, we did the job. Funny story about that. Turns out there's an intelligent aberrant that's on a warpath. Raising an army and then. Weird. But we got the story. Look at this footage of intelligence and coordination among the undead.
Definitely you need to send those to your contacts among the moths.
And here's a testimony of the person who survived. Did we get the survivor's name?
She passed out before you asked her.
Okay.
Because you made your drive check, they haven't run into the area yet. So you see that all sides have their sirens going out. Cahokia is on lockdown, but the horde is not moving that way. They are moving in the direction of the gated-in highways between them. And specifically the joints. So as the three, they are not going into the middle. They are going straight for the joints because those areas are not defensible, and they are moving in uniform patterns toward them. Mogohoko starts calling you back.
Yeah, answer just.
The fuck did you do to us?
We didn't do anything. We warned you. That's what we.
They don't move like this, you bastard! The fuck did you do to us? I swear to God, they'll take the rest of us down. I'll find you. You'll be the first one I eat.
You don't understand. There's an intelligent one running them. There's an aberrant.
What? Where? Which one?
The Stealer.
One, I guess.
The hell does that even mean?
I don't know.
It's probably wearing armor.
I thought you would know this.
Look, this is your fault. Whatever it is, you kite them. Like, you got the truck. Get them out of here. Just pull a lure.
If they're not heading towards the...
we can try, but don't you... What part of intelligent did you miss? There's something that's actually using tactics, that likes killing, that's running these things.
So tell me what it is so we can shoot it.
Awareness check with Ludwig to look for it. Zoom and enhance. Zoom and enhance, yes.
We know that it's a she, so...
Ludwig is on the back of the truck.
Yeah. Well, I'd make it with even without his bonus.
Well, I know, but he's looking.
Okay.
There's a shit ton of them.
All right.
You don't see anything from where the truck's at the road, but there's hundreds of them. And they're all moving towards in File's direction. So you can't get a look at it from this direction.
Did she passed out, right?
Yeah, she's out cold.
Do you have any medicine, any first aid?
Look,
You can wake her up. She's not dead.
Okay. Oh, I didn't know if it was. It's like just try to wake her up initially as much as I can. So, I'm sorry. What did she look like?
Here, handle Ludwig's controller so she can scan for it.
She grabs the
controller. Fine.
Controller.
Caleb is drawing something. For the listeners at home.
Quickly and frantically.
It's very... God damn it, Ludwig.
Why did you put that on the first one?
Because it was free. It was the only free music I could download.
Because it was free doesn't mean you need to put it
I'm
on.
not spending bounty.
I could have given you that.
No, K-pop, what is this?
Steelers. She has a helmet on. That's why it's calling it Steelers.
Steelers helmet. Okay, yeah, tell that. Look for someone wearing a Steelers.
It's wearing a helmet. Look for one wearing a helmet. Kill the one with the helmet. Football helmet. Football helmet.
Steelers football helmet. All right.
Pittsburgh Steelers football helmet.
Would this be another drive check to sweep them to?
Well, they're looking.
Yeah.
So while they're looking, you see them attack the fence.
Yeah.
And they're not clawing at the fence. They're not trying to reach through the fence. They're all in unison going.
Oh God.
I'm getting footage of this, by the way.
What?
I'm getting footage. Literally.
Oh yeah. Oh no, it's terrifying.
Yeah.
You might be able to sell it.
Yeah. It's tactically useful.
Where I don't see it. Is it? What is it? A helmet?
Yes, some
football helmet.
Football helmet.
They're too dense. I can't see.
Well, I'll drive closer so we can look for it ourselves.
Well, she has to be in the back somewhere. She's probably not leading us from the front.
Yeah, I'll drive at the back. So.
The woman is just freaking out. She's just losing her mind. You're not getting any more information out of her.
I make my drive check.
Not worried about her. So
what are you doing?
We're sweeping the areas that they can't see, like towards the back.
Oh yeah, you're moving around the horde. They seem to be pretty much ignoring you.
Okay. But we don't see them.
Well, I figured that.
Actually, we don't know what the range of this. It could be someone in the back. Look everywhere the horde isn't.
Yeah,
we're on the plains, right? She can't be lying face down. So look.
You can try and get more information out of the girl, but she's losing her damn mind. Can anyone calm her down?
It might be good if we had some soma.
We do have soma.
In fact, it might be good if you had some soma right now, IP. This is a pretty stressful situation. Roll self-control.
I'm glad I can test your mechanics.
Succeed.
I don't need it. I'm good today. However,
Fine. You got this under control.
But I will give her some in order to try to.
It will take a while for the drugs to work.
So,
Can anyone calm her down in the short term?
David.
persuasion or
Convolution. Just scream that.
Would persuade work?
actually, I will sum up.
Maybe sensitivity?
Sensitivity. I've got that.
Yeah.
Okay.
David has all the social skills.
So,
Just-
Let the mauve hand just feel you up.
ew.
Retracted.
Don't worry. We're safe. We're inside. They're not focusing on us. They're focusing on the settlement. But if we can save the settlement, if we can find her, where does she hide? I know she likes to kill. I know she likes to do this, but just stay with me. We can save a lot of lives.
All right, roll.
Save a lot of lives.
Convolution.
All right, she grasps for the pad.
Can I make another awareness check to look around, away from the horde? Like, if I was the general, I would need some place to see my army working. So, is there some place with higher elevation?
Yeah.
The little girl? It's a little girl in a helmet. It's a little
short.
It's a little girl.
All right, well, yeah. I'll look for a little girl. Look for someone at chest height with a football.
You can't see. There's too many of them around. You're going to have to disperse the crowd.
Okay. So...
They're starting to tear into the fence now.
Yeah.
You're hearing gunfire coming from Cahokia.
It's a little girl. It's a little girl, Moko.
Take my gun, just shoot out the window, do a drive-by. Then I'm out.
Okay. So, which gun are you? Or
Use my handgun. It has basically all the handgun thing.
I have my shotgun though.
All right, no, yeah, use your shotgun.
Spend my refresh and.
Spend an entire refresh.
Well, I have one shot before I have to do a refresh.
Okay,
so.
we'll do that. That's not.
Since mine's got the automatic, I can just give us a quick spray, see if that'll help.
You could try and get higher. You could try and
I'll get high.
find an elevated position by getting into Cahokia. But that's going to be difficult as they're basically being quickly
Are there
surrounded.
any other elevated positions aside?
Moko, somebody on high
The
ground.
mounds are
Okay.
notable for being
let's
mounds.
see how shooting does first.
Well, Moko, get somebody who is on the mounds. We need eyes up.
It's a little girl.
It's a little girl in a football helmet.
I got everything.
So
You're just hearing gunfire and screams.
So in this case, it's
Well,
probably
they're not
better
gonna
we
be
try to
on
take a bunch of cross shots and see if it diverts her attention if she's seeing through this network. So no.
Yeah, lots of bullets. Everyone hits a target.
Yeah.
There's bunches of them. So basically, here's what you know. You need something explosive to disperse them. You need something widespread, like fire, that she's going to move away from if she's intelligent. Or you need to just sheep herd them by ramming the truck into their ass. That will break up the nucleus of them as they are ripping apart.
Although that might damage the truck in the process.
It will.
What do you want to do?
It's a matter of if the truck gets stuck or not.
Or you already made your money, you could just leave.
No.
Do we have how much?
How much diesel fuel do we have?
Diesel fuel, and we've only.
You have some left?
Okay.
But if it won't be
What do we
explosive
have?
unless it's under pressure, though.
It's still flammable, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we could just.
It'd have to be a high heat flam
Yeah.
in order to get it through.
Oh
so.
yeah, this again.
But a torch, though. I can throw my torch from a toolkit and...
Oh yeah, that's
Okay.
right. You could
So-
use So throw the diesel and then the.
So you're going to rid in a acetylene torch and
Yeah.
Yep.
do a giant Molotov?
Yeah.
All right.
And dump it off the pallet, so...
All right. So that's a mechanics to arrange that.
Doing it.
It's like a Dead Rising item. Dead Rising.
And here's the thing. You have to be moving while you do this.
Well, cool.
The hordes are getting around you.
Yeah.
You're
So
having to
that's a
take the
private
semi off-road
Yeah.
because they're flooding the road now.
All right. I'll do the driving check.
Okay.
Aim for the group that's closest to those.
I make it.
Then I
thought
have
had
one call left.
3 over 2.
So I will have a plus
And I'll
5 to my roll, my mechanics roll.
Okay.
and I'll fling it.
Glad I did that. So that will be a 9 over 7. And so that's a success to rig this up. So,
All right, Ross, you're basically having to, go as the horde gets close to you. You basically have to, and then make a pass around again across the field. It's still muddy. You're flinging mud all over the place. You lose speed. You're going to get stuck.
Yeah.
So who wants to jump outside onto the roof of the truck and throw that son of a bitch?
That's going to be me.
Mom, that's athletics.
What a day. What a lovely day. Don't worry, we'll witness the shit out of you.
Okay.
If you
So
get
4 for the climbing up.
All right.
Good thing I spent. That's going to be 15 over 9.
All right, so you cling to the cab. You look. It's just a sea of them. The higher you get, the more you see. Self-control check. You've never seen this many in one place.
I'm fine.
1. That is trauma. They will eat the shit out of you if you fall off.
That is considered traumatic.
Yes. All right.
And spent 5 for the throw roll because I know it's coming.
All right. Yeah, it's big, it's heavy, and you are on a bucking bronco of a semi as it rolls over open ground.
Here comes the fire of the moth hand. And yes, that is
It
a
was
make.
good to spend 5.
Yeah.
So that makes 9, 10, 11, 12 over 8.
So you...
hammer throw it.
It goes flying out. You trigger the acetylene torch. It blows and it's basically napalm at that elevation. It goes all over them. The casualties don't care because they're on fire. They don't disperse, but you see them bisect as you're moving across and move backwards away from the flame. It's like they're separating themselves. And roll awareness. You can too. You're trying not to die.
Can I
Found her.
Yep. So we know where she is.
10 over 5.
You see a stained white dress, what appears to be a girl of no more than 7 or 8, in the darkness of a Steeler helmet, just sort of moving them backwards. And she's just making eyes directly at you. Just full-blown eye contact.
Yeah. Go for all the bullets.
This is a precision roll.
Oh, can't spend to increase your...
Yeah, because you are on top of a moving truck and she is wearing armor on her head.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I can't spend on the gun, but can I spend on my Ubik for the Dead Eyes hack?
Yep. Your Dead Eyes hack recommends not making the shot.
Noted. Duly noted.
Duly noted.
Not bad for a human.
Okay, so that's a total of plus 6 from that. I'm spending a lot of charges on it.
No, it's a one charge thing.
Dang it.
Precision. It's all or nothing.
You can get the +1 from spending a charge.
Okay. So that'll put me down to 1 charge left. Sorry.
You have your shoot skill. What's that?
Shoot is plus 3.
Okay.
Okay. I know I said I reloaded that before we started this, so that's where that one went from. Sorry. So spending 1 to make the shot.
Mm-hmm. So what's your shoot?
Let's see, it's going to be total of 4.
Okay.
Because I got 3 plus the 1. That will hit.
Oh, thank God.
All right.
And I am going to spend the rest of the bullets in the gun to put more bullets downrange for more damage.
Well, you just see, you shoot, you see the tip of the foam go dent in as apparently you put it right through the eye socket. You can't see its eyes. It's just blackness within the oversized helmet. The helmet kind of slumps off to the side, and you see it drop before it's just caught in a wave. you are driving, and as the casualties are focused, they are quite suddenly, instantaneously not focused. They basically just explode outward in every direction, no longer geared towards the singular spot, putting them all directly in your path. So the road is being cleared as they disperse, but you've got to drive to not wreck the truck.
Oh boy. That is a fail. That is 10 over 2. So yeah, I fail. Normal failure.
Yeah, so they start bashing around you.
Yeah.
And the truck gets caught in some mud. It's not destroyed, but you're trying to get out. So now the casualties are there, and you are making a lot of noise. So many of them are surrounding you. So what are you doing?
Well, it's a damn good thing I'm up on the roof.
Okay.
I can spend my last refresh on.
Well, we're surrounded on all sides, right?
Oh yeah, you're flap, 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 slapping against.
Right.
Oh, actually, if I can do.
You're not like. You just got to get it unstuck.
Okay.
The longer you're here, the more you're going to die.
I can actually laptop back to the hills. Aberrant dealt with. Please get a track. Please.
Your laptop turns on. You're getting a call.
Yeah.
What are you doing? You gotta get out of there.
That's like, we've taken care of the aberrant, but we need them. You need to distract them so we can create a path.
We got the alarms on. That's all we can do.
Can you shoot any of them?
What the fuck do you think we're doing?
Do you have anything louder?
We've got vectors. Look, you got to get out of there. You got to plug the hole. They made a breach. We can contain what we have now, but there's more coming in. I will give you the truck. I will give you our truck. Just get out of there and plug the hole.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case. So let's see here.
IP, make a self-control check. Oh no, IP. Sorry, Kowloon.
Yeah.
Like, what?
You're in full-blown horror movie at this point.
Oh yeah, no, I fail. Normal failure, not crit fail.
All right, 2 in trauma.
Yeah, that's fair.
Full worst.
I'll let you spit trauma and stress.
What?
I'll let you spit it between trauma and stress. It's kind of like a mix between.
No, I actually trauma.
It's a mix between.
I'm
horror.
already at 4 stress. I don't need to.
It's a mix between horror and fuck. I can't get the car to work.
Yeah.
You're trying to gun it.
So I get another drive test. Okay. No. Sorry, failed by 1.
All right, David. They're climbing up onto the cab. You see one of them go under the wheels.
Yeah.
As it is chewed as you're rocking back and forth. Make an athletics check to kick them away from where they're grabbing at your feet.
Yes. Good thing I spent.
Yep. So are you gassed yet?
I've still got 1 ration left.
Nice. So you are kicking them off of the cab. Ross?
Oh,
Yeah.
calmly
while he's doing that, spend a refresh to make sure my gun's reloaded and take a shot at some of those that are trying to attack David.
Through the window?
No, don't break the window.
Well, no, I was breaking one. I thought we could put it down.
What are you going to do? Spool it down?
I didn't make firing.
Never mind. Well, never mind.
All right.
On the other hand,
Aaron?
Yes.
Make a self-control check.
Okay. Yes, I'm fine.
All right. You only take 1 detachment.
Oh, good.
As the girl grabs your gun, as you're looking out the window, and high on Soma just starts.
No.
You do me, I'll do you.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be all right.
okay. I'm just going to get the ones that are closest to me. All right.
No, you don't have to aim.
Yeah.
Aiming's completely unnecessary at this point. Drive check.
All right.
Come on, Ross.
Critical
Oh my
success!
god.
You want to say something badass as you do this?
You need to put Actually, I've got it. We just needed to put a zombie underneath the back tires. It's like a bag of kitty litter.
We needed traction.
Yeah.
We just needed some traction.
See? Until I turn back. See? Shiny and chrome. Let's go.
So you pull out, so you know what they need you to do.
Yeah.
They're having a full-blown outbreak in there. They need you to plug the hole.
With the truck.
Do you want to do that, or do you just want to drive away?
No, we'll do it with the truck. Because they said they would give us his truck, so whatever.
All right.
Yeah.
Then that's a last drive check.
Oh, thank God. 11 over 3.
All right. David, he made the drive check to crash into a edifice of concrete and steel. So
While he's heading
you
that
need
way,
you need to take
Saw that coming.
Oh yeah, no, but
well,
Athletics
since he
to get
this is a hell of a leap. So you need to make sure you're leaping over the fence and not into the mosh pit of an undead.
all right, so I'm going to spend my last refresh on rations. And
This is where a will would be very important.
it is. Make it!
All right, you're still going to take damage because you are crashing at high speed. You're just going to land on the fence side.
High speed. Like, I couldn't have made that much. I could have gotten that. Like, maybe 30.
Did you have to shift it into third? Asshole!
My Ubix are gone. I don't know what you're saying.
All right, so I will say Aaron and Ross, you each take 4 stun.
Okay.
To which one?
To
Location.
Ross, you take it to 8.
The chest. All right.
And Aaron, you also take it to 8.
Okay.
You both were wearing your
Wait, was it 4?
seatbelts.
Did you say 4?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
David? All right, you take 10 to 1.
Oh.
And that's killing.
Oh.
Is he dead?
No. It's his leg.
Oh, you landed on
Oh, a
your
leg.
keys.
Okay, good.
No, he landed on his keys.
He flew off the top of a truck and it slammed into something. He broke his fucking leg.
He landed on his keys.
Yeah.
It hurts.
So you hear the crunch of bone as you go smacking into the ground. The pain is kind of blinding. In between the ins and outs of shock, you see guys running around. Casualties getting close to you. One dude puts a spear through one's head. Another guy shoots a bow and arrow. Some dude's just opening up with an assault rifle, slaying vectors before they get to you. You see them pushing them back. You see hands underneath the car truck, but you've clogged the hole. Alarms going off, and then you just kind of drift. You just kind of drift away.
Yeah.
But you're okay. You're not killed or anything. So that was Respite Bravo. You're done with one job for the day.
No, we've and the service job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's great.
We need to go get our other things.
So you punch the windshield out and go crawling through the hood of your now destroyed truck.
Yeah.
The zombies are all over the place, but sort of ineffectually and dispersed and back to being casualties.
Yeah.
And everyone is too confused to know whether they should hate you or think you're saviors or know what actually fucking happened.
Yeah.
But you are there at Cahokia, so what do you want to do? You find Mauve, his leg buried in the dirt from where he landed.
Probably just twisted at a very unnatural angle. Gun still in one hand.
You passed out. Like you probably have a concussion. But anyway. Can we get a doctor? He needs a doctor. Or
and she needs a doctor too.
Yeah. Or some food.
Well, they're busy.
Yeah.
You can do first aid yourself.
Okay. Wait, who has a first aid kit?
I do.
All right. Can I spend it to add to my roll? Or do I just have to make it?
You can spend first aid to add to a roll. And then your roll determines
I only
how
have
much
first aid
is
of 1D. What do you have?
I don't have any heaps.
God damn it.
I've got it
Why
at 2.
you might be like, get all the skills. You need all of the
I do have... Well, actually, I got it at 1, so...
Yeah.
But it's also my leg.
I made it. So.
All right. So you spent the charges.
Yeah.
So you got 7. So you could turn 7 from killing to stun, or you could, but your leg's still not capable of running, or you could move any note. You could spend 2 to turn 1 erased.
So he could spin to erase 1. That would mean his leg would be good enough to run, and then the rest
Yeah.
of stunning. So yeah.
Okay.
1, 2 is
Gone.
clean box. 3,
then-
4 is another clean box.
Yeah.
5, 6, and then
It's another clean box, and then you can turn 1 to stun.
Can I mix and match them? Basically, turn 3 to stun, 5 killing, and then still have 2 that are better.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's going to be my best bet. That gives me a few more options.
So it was just dislocated. You're fine. So make a self-control check as they rip your bones back into place.
Wait. Before you do that, can you at least give me something to bite down on?
Here's a Jolly Rancher.
I found a stick here. Here.
That'll work.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
Does what hurt?
Hey, maybe you should take some of those somas. I heard
That would be 12 over 8. So that's, in the immortal words of the Sways, pain don't hurt.
And the pain is not as bad as watching what's happened to this community. So all of you make self-control checks.
We did as best as we could.
No, you did, but it's still horrible out here.
I make it.
I make.
Made it.
All right. So all of you, but it's reminiscent of the crash. People
Yeah.
are going towards dead loved ones. They're having to be fought back because they're infected. Even their blood still carries the blight. You know, people sobbing, fires, tents burning. Children wandering around looking for their parents. Guys, just breaking down and sobbing onto their guns. It's just, you saved the community. They are not dead, but it was a bad hit.
No.
Next time, let me get back in the cab before you do that.
Next time we'll drive away.
But consider this: you wouldn't have had that great view before you hit the ground. But
Were you wearing a body cam? That would have been worth 10 bounty for that video. Of you surviving that crash.
I'm
I was
sorry.
giving my harness to him.
I know. I'm just saying. We should consider that.
I had a bird's eye view of the aberrant,
Yeah.
and you gotta admit, did you get footage of me throwing the Molotov out there? Because
I had Ludwig's camera turned on, so maybe I don't know. I kind of gave the control over to her.
well, we can sell that. I mean, that would be good. And
Maybe we don't want to release footage of the aberrant to the publics. Maybe.
Considering that we have a full-on psychic now.
Well, not psychic. It's probably fungal or whatever the fuck that black shit is made out of. Maybe monofilaments that are too invisible, too small for the eye to see.
Well, that wouldn't explain the other ones
spores.
that were still there.
Oh, pheromones, like ants. It actually reminds me a lot of an ant colony.
young queen.
Yeah.
But that would also explain why she protected her noggin.
Yeah, no, well, you had architectural skills. That trap was ingeniously designed and horrifying. I'll have nightmares about it the rest of my life.
Also, yes.
So eventually Moko Hoko comes up.
Yeah.
He's bit in multiple places, but he doesn't seem worried about it. He's got one other guy coming up behind him. You guys okay?
We need that truck. We need to finish our job. But yeah, none of us are bit. None of us are infected.
So
We were going to rescue this person, point to her. That's when we found it. And she told us about its abilities. And that's why we were able to warn you.
At first, we thought it was just a stampede. That's why we sent the first message. You may think we're horrible people, and you're right, but we're not. We have standards.
I let you go, I need you to tell me to my face you had nothing to do with bringing that here.
No, it was already. It already crossed the bridge when we got to the rescue site.
we honestly didn't know.
Persuade him of it.
Is yours a
Oh,
three?
who's going to do it?
I've got it at 3.
Oh. Well, you're the one who lied to everybody in there, so...
Aaron, Zip it! Don't tell the man that I'm about to speak to that I'm a professional liar!
Brutalist.
Okay,
the Brutalist new motto is less is more.
Less is more.
Less is more.
Quite fitting.
Yes.
I swear to you that we had absolutely positively nothing to do with this.
Thank God.
Okay. Thanks for the heads up, I guess. Elders aren't going to see it that way, especially after the little stunt you guys pulled. So here's the keys. You better leave while it's still.
Yep. We're gone. We're ghosts.
If you're letting anybody know who's hiring, I'm probably moving pretty soon.
You can look us up in Le Corbusier if you need help.
Always looking.
Yeah, I'll probably have to hire on somewhere. This is all that's left is my crew.
Sorry, man.
No,
So they started off with at least 7 when you were there.
damn.
Well, one's better than nothing.
Yeah, that's true. So he goes walking off into the chaos again.
Yeah.
He's urging you to slip out the back. While
No,
everyone's
we
worried.
go. We drive
Yeah, we're
away.
getting
Lesson learned.
we're getting
We're
into the
getting
truck stuff.
supply. We're going down to the corner store to get cigarettes.
Really good smokes.
Milk. Don't worry, Daddy.
Do
we'll be
you
right
take
back.
the girl with you, or you leave her there?
Oh yeah.
No,
of
we're
course
taking
taking
her there for other medical
Jesus
treatment because
Christ.
I have to contact the moths and
Yeah.
Okay. You should probably do that.
although
I thought we did
Actually,
on
I was
the-
asking. Well, while we're at least
You sent them
on the road-
footage of what was happening.
Okay.
Yeah. Although
And we
I-
also sent what she had typed up.
Yeah.
what is she calm enough to the point where we have her name? So
No, she took that Soma thing seriously. You're running kind of low. Seems you were a little distracted while things are going on. Make a self-control check.
no, I've not had to use this so much. Okay, that one kind of tilted. I'll be fair. Okay, no, that's my self-control. So
Take 2 to stress.
okay.
She fucking decimated your stash, man. She knocked herself unconscious on the shit.
This was worth it. This was worth it. Is she calmed down enough to the point where we?
Oh, she calm.
I'll have her write.
Sleepy calm, like.
So we did before she just passes out completely. See if I can get her to write down her name. So does she still remember her name?
Yeah, she goes by Hakosai.
So, all right, I will bring up the moths as we're on the road back towards the Randians.
On the road
So-
again.
All right, this guy with tribal tattoos all over his face just picks up. Speak.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm IP. We were doing a job for you. We probably sent documentation from that.
That footage was Respite Bravo.
Unfortunately, we did pull out Akagio.
Hakosai.
Okosai. She is in very bad shape. We will see about getting her medical attention soon, but she was surviving against an aberrant. So,
Where can we pick her up?
we will. We are on our way back to La Coupizier. We will be hauling a trailer. Is there some place in between you'd like us to bring you to, or would you like to pick her
Your
up there?
enclave is sufficient.
Okay, we'll be making sure. We'll make sure she gets medical treatment before she arrive. So, I am very sorry.
We will send payment.
So, and I will also be sending along any other information recordings that we have for the moths. So,
Appreciate it. We'll be in contact.
absolutely.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Thank you, guys.
here's
I feel that's fairly insufficient, but thank you.
here's my count so far.
Well, that's one less army of the undead Le Corbusier has to worry about.
Yes.
It's true.
Yeah.
Nearly
Wouldn't want that thing.
But they would have gotten the lions! Son of a bitch!
So out of character, one of the aberrants I'm going to write is called a convert.
Yeah.
And if you get bitten too young,
Yeah.
certain people that have certain levels of neuroplasticity go over the blight, but they're still able to think. And they can move them around. So basically, they're tiny, they're not fast, they don't have any superpowers other than the fact that they can control the
Oh, we're
other
just going
ones
full-
and plan against you.
Are we actually doing something as of like spores or pheromones, or is this?
We don't know. It's beyond the scope of this game.
Okay. Well, I'm curious about
You
it.
get study sickness like the Crusaders. Dedicate yourself to figuring it out.
No.
I am not a chemist.
He's already got one windmill to tilt at.
Okay, so
We're done.
here's my
Oh yeah,
count.
no, it's not with the moss. They're totally pragmatic. Yeah.
Here's my count.
Mm-hmm.
We just got 28 from Respite Bravo.
Uh-huh.
We got the first 15 payment from you.
Yeah.
And you got 30 from the Avgas.
Yeah.
We got the 30 from the Avgas. Then we've also got 20 for giving them the location once we give that. So that means that 28, 15, 30, 20.
Are you talking about like just calling it quits and going back, or are you talking about like?
Well, the Randians, we just have to go up and pretty much get it at this point.
No.
If it's,
That
We have to
puts
clear a fucking
us
factory.
at 93. If we can come up with 7 bounty between us, we can basically give them cash from these jobs that we've done so far. We'll give them the other 100. Then we'll get 73 from Antigone.
Yeah. And so spend 100 to make 73. Is that what is?
that's a bad idea.
Yeah. Was that your business plan?
I'm just saying that's that or clear a factory and
Yeah. We have to clear a factory, or we go home. We're not going to spend the money. We could keep the money, or we go home. So how much money do we make right now per person? We're not going to make our thing. So how much are we making before this? How much have we made right now total?
Keep in mind, you're also splitting Malleus's breakpoint.
Yeah.
So you owe 3 extra.
Yeah.
Okay.
How much is it?
currently we're at 93.
93 divided by 3, so that's 30 per person. Basically, because...
Plus 7.
Plus 7 for Malleus.
Real dolls.
Oh, yeah, for...
Felt touch felt.
Yeah. So, yeah, this
So
is
that'll
my
put
last
us right at 100.
This is your last liquidity on Felt Touch.
one. Okay.
Second to
So...
last, we got one more.
Oh, yeah, you did.
No, this is the last one.
Second
I've
to
got-
last. You've gotten 2.
Yeah. You got...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's
I
right.
was
I'm getting one
so-
now.
Yeah.
And then Malleus.
And then
You're right.
Malleus gets one next time.
You have another
Does
week. I noticed it.
Does he really get the 7?
He was on that, but
He was the one that dragged it back to camp.
You don't
boys.
show up to work.
Yeah, you don't show up to work. I'm not fucking... We're already paying for his break point. I don't want to clear a factory. I think we could just tell...
so since I gave you your last time, can I just take Malleus's?
no, we can split it evenly. You get 2.
Okay, I'll take that. So-
Yeah. Then you get 2, and then we get 1.
You will lose a job, but if you can take the money and leave,
Yeah. I still have...
You're still going
I
to
basically-
you're going to get a negative rep spot for that.
I can reset my rations, and I have 2 refresh left for the job. And I'm basically, like, my gun is about halfway spent, so I have... So I'm still in fighting shape.
and I can refresh my gun at least once, and
Well, how much refresh do you have?
so 3, and I've already spent 2. So
So you have 1 refresh.
Yeah, 1 refresh left.
I have
in my
2,
gun.
you have 1, and
I'm all out of refresh.
and you're out of refresh.
I spent the last of mine.
So we
making
don't know
sure
what's
to kill
in
the
that
other.
zombie factory.
That's why I was saying if
But
we
it
could come up
probably isn't an aberrant. Otherwise, it would have killed the Randians by now. I think that's fair to make. That's a fair assumption. So just killing zombies. We've come this far. Why don't we at least assess it? We can assess it, and if it's fucking dangerous, we can walk out. But if we can think of a good plan to kill them easily,
Yeah, 'cause we have-
I have 2 refresh worth of ammo theoretically, so we could just, if we lure them out, shoot them all.
or we could possibly bargain for more in the.
Oh no, we could sell the Randians our looting rights for the dead bodies. I'm sure they would love to have their employees go through and loot the
bounty on
bodies.
that.
I'm sure
Really
they
good.
Yeah. So why don't we do that? Let's go and assess the job. I mean, it's practically on the way anyway, so let's stop off and assess the job.
All right, we can do
It
that.
could be a milk run. It could not. We've already, let's just see it.
All right.
We can always
So
walk
you're
away.
driving up with the truck.
Yeah. We're here for the job.
All right. So John stands out.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure seeing you all again.
Yes, we got a truck.
Excellent.
Have you touched that trailer yet?
Nope.
Good. We would like to assess the job, to assess its difficulty before we take it. Is that fair? A man should have the choice to make, shouldn't he? Well,
Certainly.
yes. So, can you tell me everything you know about this factory?
Yes, it was run by a Starbucks swarm. It was basically a distribution center where they used to install different store fronts. Very little of use to us except synthetic materials used for making coffee drinks and a lot of building materials that we've managed to sell off at a premium. But they're sort of themed and not very good for fortifications.
Has anyone gone into the factory yet?
A few. They did not return. We assumed it was an enclave. However, they were poorly trained employees.
What do you mean it was an enclave? There are people in there, or are there casualties?
Oh, I definitely assume there were casualties.
Okay. So you did you hear anything? Were your employees?
We hired to work out to some of our younger employees, but due to their inexperience and their unversed nature and the ways of the world, yes, but we could only give them limited ammo, of course.
Okay. Did you hear them actually shoot before they?
Oh yes.
Okay.
By our nearest count, they shot all their rounds.
Okay.
Granted, they were only given 2 each, but
all right.
we had to keep costs low. You understand?
I understand. I'm not sure I agree with that decision, but that's your choice as man, free man. So we will go and assess it and determine how difficult it is. Possibly, we could sell you if we do this job. We could sell you the looting rights for everything we shoot, so your employees could collect any bounty on them.
Oh, that was assumed. It's on our property.
Ah.
You're performing a service for us.
All right. Well, I thought I would try.
No, you're right. It's just
Randians are like if Meeks are psychotic, scary, they're going to kill us monsters.
Yeah.
My Randians are my oh my god, my wallet monsters.
All right. My wallet is screaming. Foresight to look around the factory and see if there's a way to kill these guys without having to go into combat with all of them. Basically, is there a way we could lure them out and just like shooting ducks in a barrel or whatever?
Yeah, foresight.
All right. Critical failure. Nope. I don't know.
It's not a good fail.
One of us?
That's a success. It's 9/1.
No,
It was 9/1.
Okay.
Just
You got a 9/1.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
It's the angle of the dice.
Yeah. All right, then I succeed.
Yes, you can figure out a way you could probably do it safely.
Okay. What would that require? Okay. Well, I'm looking at it from the outside. Is there an easy approach in that they what? Describe the warehouse. Is it just one large building, or there's several?
It's a larger building with a loading dock.
Okay.
If you can convince them to let you use the loading dock, even though it's in the enclosed area that protects them, their problem appears to be they sent people from the outside in the service doors, whereas from the loading dock, if you cut the chains on the door and support it up so that you can fold it down and you have a gap, you can basically make a bulk work, just make noise, and you can spend all day just shooting down at them.
Okay, so we have to convince the Randians to do that. Well, in that case, we could use. There's multiple trailers, right? We just do
board it off.
Golf's. We saw this Gilf's playbook.
Yeah,
We just parked the trailers in front of it and herd them in there and shoot them from there. And so we need to use one of their trailers, empty ones. So.
How big is the trailer rental fee going to be?
Exactly. So why don't you go to them and try and persuade them that it's an enlightened self-interest to let us use the trailer, because then we do this quickly, efficiently as possible. So forego any waiver of a rental fee because he gets it.
He's getting a wealth of experience.
It's the most rational solution, and only an irrational fool would reject this.
And besides that, it's also a very cost.
But the thing is, as our own actor, we can't unless he agrees to waive it. We can't do it because then it's not in our self-interest to pay a rental fee to help him. We have to appeal to his fucked up sense of things.
Yeah.
So we
Very
have to
sad.
say we have to be selfish to you. So you have to waive the fee.
And then in addition to that, also going to point out that this is how you work a little bit more efficiently, working smarter.
No, it's the only way. You have to really it's the only way. Anyway.
Well, clearly.
Yeah.
I mean, any other ways are going to result in more casualties inside the building.
So who are you talking to?
Same guy.
So,
All right, so you go to John. What do you say to John?
Basically, the entire spiel that Ross just handed me.
We rehearsed it.
It's not my decision.
Whose decision?
Ragnar does rentals. I do accusation.
God damn it.
Who here is John Galt? Are you John Galt?
Everyone raises their hand, including the slaves. I mean, employees. After some other people hit them to raise their hand.
You should have seen that come.
So who's Ragnar?
Voice of the guy over by the trailer.
No.
In the beanie.
Is he wearing a turtleneck?
All right, Ragnar, you heard all of that. Are we going to back up this trailer and clear out this factory today?
We will use the truck. We have our own truck to do it.
Roll deception.
Well, I like that.
That's a crit failure.
Damn it.
I don't want to deal with you. I don't like your kind.
Will you deal with me?
Archivists. I don't deal with that
Okay, well...
hippie liberal nonsense.
If it weren't for my work with the archive, the works of Ayn Rand would not have been saved.
Get off my work area.
Okay.
You get a point of will. He doesn't talk to archivists.
Okay.
Ragnar doesn't put up with that.
All right, well, you talk to me then. I'm not...
Do you have persuade?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Do you have all the social skills?
Yeah, I said only, not only... Everything except intimidation and leadership.
Okay.
So, look, I completely understand. I think that's like his ideas are batshit crazy. Regardless of the fact, we are bringing in our wealth of experience. Unfortunately, when you sent in that's like newbies, you kind of got what you paid for. You were paying for us to be, that's like to be able to do our jobs, and this is the most efficient way that will cost the least amount of time. So,
money.
that's
I'm not
like,
paying anything. I don't need anything out of that factory.
So,
John does not speak for me. Randy in paradise!
then what do you need?
Bounty's always good.
Then you're getting bounty out of that anyway. John gets his factory, you get all the bounty. That's like all the bounty of the countless casualties that have to be in there. Easy peasy.
What you would get if the casualties die in your trailer, their bounty is yours. It's on your property.
All right, that's a persuade check.
There you go.
That's his persuade check.
Yeah, you do. Go for it, man.
All right. You should get a bonus.
You should.
Fuck. No. It's a
Oh.
regular failure, though.
All right.
Yeah.
That's the right way to do it, though.
Yeah.
If you want to persuade a Randian, it's not about logic.
I know. I was
It's
trying
about
to...
fulfilling Randianism. So you can make other checks if you come up with equally psychotic Randian arguments.
Well, those...
In addition to the fact that you would
But
get
but can you sleep next to a group of looters? What group of looters is? I mean, what kind of group of parasite are more? I mean, they're worse than socialists if you really think about it, and they're living right next to you right now. Can you really say?
So the casualties are communists? I'll allow it.
Yeah.
Come on.
No. Well, no.
With a bonus?
Yeah, if I get a bonus, I'd make it.
You don't get a bonus. You get to make the check with a crazy Randian speech.
Kowloon?
Yeah. Well, I can't use your skill, and he won't attack you.
No, but you can use my argument. You just
Okay.
can't be seen taking it from me.
All right.
Point out just how.
Oh no, that's your will. Your will's for that. He doesn't. He wants a man who speaks for himself,
Yeah.
but he doesn't want that man to speak you.
Let's see here.
You get the bonus of being a believer. You get the negative of being a believer.
No, that's fair.
You're Catholic. He's Baptist. He doesn't want anything you're selling. Aaron, you got anything Randian to say?
Damn it, I'm trying to think of something that would be equally insane off of that.
You could use a reference. You could know a Randian from another place to try and talk to him.
Oh wait, yeah, no.
Yeah, I'll actually go with this point.
No, just spend a reference.
Well, that's fine.
You can just spend a reference. I'll spend a reference.
Well, let me think about something if this does work. Well, even know that's like, honestly, I would actually say that they're worse than any kind of general communist because they're just sitting there doing nothing. They are cattle rotting in that for constantly. They are producing nothing. They are an untapped resource. Are you going to let an untapped
Also, not
resource
commies,
go?
they're parasites.
Yes.
All right.
I did say parasite, but anyway.
So, but
One is worse.
But it's just doing nothing at all.
God damn, we're just... All right, I'm going to spend a reference.
Yeah.
You could suggest burning them for fuel.
Casualty unleaded.
You could invent a new form of steel, reared in steel. No, I will... Let's see here.
Or fertilizer.
Fucking Raphael used to, for like that. My college roommate, he used to be he hung out with the college libertarian club for a couple months. He probably still knows some of them in the recession. So I'll need to use your laptop.
Sure. Whatever.
You can use your Ubix.
No, mine are out, and I'm going to spin a refresh on that when we need bullets. Hey, Raphael. We're getting resources so we can do that thing. But I'm talking to a Randian right now. And I'm trying, yeah, I know. I'm trying to convince him to let me...
I mean, I was into it, but I was a freshman, and I thought girls would like me. I don't know why.
Well...
I had a weird high school English teacher. Anyway...
Ragnar here won't let me use this trailer. Won't let me use this trailer so I could lure a bunch of casualties into the trailer and clear out a factory of casualties.
Yeah, he wants you to pay him.
I know, but I want to. The job's not profitable if we have to pay him because he's going to quote us some ridiculous price. If he's one bounty, I would just for the just fuck you about everything here. They inflate prices, anyways. How can I convince him to let me use his trailer for his own group's fucking self-interest? I've already tried the communist route.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've already tried. You get the loot from their because it's on his property.
Have they sent employees in?
Yes. A couple of kids with 2 bullets each.
Oh, okay. So they probably haven't been able to incentivize more.
Yeah.
See, the thing about the employee system of Randians, they can't actually force you to do anything. They just take things away until you can't. So you sign conditions that give you chains. They don't take the chains off. You're eating their food. They don't give you food. They don't give food to people you love. That's the way they do it. So they haven't been probably able to incentivize the employees to do it because it's really against their self-interest or what they claim to be to force them to do it. So make it loud, make it public. They believe, but only insofar as it's pragmatic to. Make it real clear that employees are going to be incentivized to go in. Make it more of a hassle for him to send slaves in than to let you do it for free. Make a show of it.
Okay. So, if you want to, yeah.
I might as well.
Yeah, he already hates
Since
it.
he's already said I'm not allowed on his floor.
Yeah, or that he won't deal business with you because he doesn't like you.
But I also already got...
Well, someone else has to make the check.
Okay.
David is still going to... David might give you a bonus.
Okay, yeah, give me a bonus.
Yeah.
Step up again. I said, who is John Gaunt?
Guys drop pickaxes to raise their hands. And they go back to the quarry.
My Randians, give me your ears.
They love long speeches. They've got to love long speeches.
What we have here is a warehouse full of casualties. And you know what else it is full of? Opportunity. Yes, if you were to volunteer to walk into this building, you would be able to walk out with enough bounty to buy yourself into John Galt's Valley. But they're not going to have you do that. Do you know why they're not going to have you do that? Because inside there is also danger. And in addition to that danger, they will lose your labor because they don't want you to go inside this factory. Oh, no. This is a factory that builds dreams.
Okay.
So you're trying to get the slaves to want to do the job?
Yeah, that's the thing. We're trying to tell them. We're trying to make it like, oh, you're just going to send more schmucks in to die. You're being too cheap.
Okay. So who's going to make the check for Ragnar?
Do you want me to do it since I have 2? Or?
You have 2 in persuade.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, go for it.
All right. What he said.
Well, no, it's like, let us put the trailer.
That's not the play.
I know. Just
The play is,
No. The play is, if you let us have the trailer for free, he'll shut up. We'll get to do the job. You get your money,
and you get to keep your
everyone
slaves.
gets to get paid.
Yeah. So he'll keep everything. We'll take him away because dirty archivist.
Yeah.
All right. I got a bonus from him, right?
Mm-hmm.
That only takes. Oh no, that's.
If you have
How
2,
big
then
of a
he
bonus?
makes it.
No, but it's the market went. It went to the market. So.
Oh, because it tied.
Well, was it a bonus of 1 or a bonus of 2?
It was a bonus 1.
Yeah. So
Okay.
it went to the market. So.
How much is the rental fee anyway?
25.
20. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, so you're a looter then? You're not actually. You're charging rent. You're not actually a businessman. You're like the capitalist.
That's right.
You're
This
like in the
factory
recession. I get
is
it.
full of dreams.
You can roll that.
Dreams, I tell you.
Critical success.
All right, there you
If
go.
you shake off your chains and just walk right in, you'll walk out with a handful
All right,
of
so,
dreams.
we got it.
We're done.
So yeah, let us park it in there. There'll be a lot of gunshots, and you'll get profit, and everyone wins.
All right.
So
Ragnar agrees. He tells somebody to go back it up.
yeah. So we bring it like Gilf does. Is that a mechanics check or?
No, somebody's just got to go in the back and
Yeah.
back it up. It's a mechanics to rig the door.
Yeah.
So basically, someone's going to have to sit in the back of the hot trailer all day,
Yeah.
scream at casualties, and shoot them as they come up
Screaming casualties. So only.
in the hot sun. So,
Okay. Oh, we can't shoot from the outside, I guess.
well, that's the thing. They don't want to.
Yeah.
They want a quarantine zone, so you need to be inside the trailer.
Yeah.
You bring the door down by breaking the chains, so you have a gap to shoot through, but they can't reach you.
Yeah.
And then you just spend all day.
Yeah.
So it's gonna fucking suck in there, basically.
Okay. Is that an engine?
You're gonna be on a step ladder, just spinning up.
We can take shifts.
Yeah. No, you can't.
Oh, okay.
There's Gil
yeah,
cuts
yeah.
a door in the trailer.
Yeah.
They're not gonna let you cut a door in the trailer.
Okay.
You go in the trailer, you're trapped in there all day.
All right. Until it's done.
Yeah.
So I'll spend.
You're freshest.
I will spend a refresh.
Mentally, no, I'm not.
No, I wasn't pointing at you. I
No,
was
yeah.
pointing at
I'll
him.
spend a refresh to reset my rations, and that's 4, and that resets my endurance.
I would say how much would it take if there were two? How long would it take if there's 2 of us versus?
You don't know how many are in there.
Let's see here. Yeah, no, I have Ludwig there too.
Roll foresight.
All right. No.
Okay.
Can I make a foresight roll?
Nope.
Would Ludwig be a good idea to have in there? He's kind of busy. I mean, Ludwig could do the whole thing if he had enough ammo. And since I have 1 refresh left, I could do that.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
His shotgun is hungry, though.
is it? Oh, it's a base shotgun. So,
Oh, you want to rig my shotgun up to it? It's not.
well, it's already got a shotgun on it. That's not the problem.
So are you going back there with just your gear? Are you going back there with somebody else? Are you going back there with somebody else's gear?
You and I use the same size pistol. Why don't you take mine?
Okay.
That'll give you some extra shots. Just in
Okay.
case. And
I'll refresh mine and give it to you. My shotgun.
you should probably also take his knife.
Yeah, I could put carpet armor on. Well, no, I'm just going to overheat it like insanely quickly.
Well, I'm saying take his knife just in case you run out of ammo before you run out of zombies.
I'm going to spend another reference. I'm going to spend a reference to
Okay.
call. I'll call Maud. Hey, we're trying to finish up a thing here. We're doing what you do, but newbie here. What mistakes am I making?
Okay.
So I spent 2. Well, Raphael I get for free because of my retirement plan, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So, Maud. Anyways. Yeah. Hey. Hi.
Hold on.
God, it's really 24/7 with you guys, isn't it?
Who's this?
Hey, I'm Kaolu, and I'm IP's friend.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, hi. I'm actually doing the thing that you guys do.
Can you send me some pics?
Okay, here. Hi, here's...
Oh.
Yeah, hi.
I should bring you around next time.
All right.
Are you cool? Are you cool, Colin?
Look, I have a lot
Are
of
you
work.
cool?
I am cool. I'm actually doing I'm trying to be cool. I'm trying to try to do the thing that you guys do with the trailer, backing up in the building, using it to draw in. We can't cut open the door on the trailer there. It's borrowed. But so I explained the situation to her. It's like, so what am I getting? I'm probably missing something.
Well, you better make sure the mechanics chest is good.
Yeah.
If that door isn't hell, you're dead.
That's true. So I can double check that. I'm good at mechanics. Anything else aside from hydration?
That'd be good.
Yeah.
Make sure you have a melee weapon.
Okay.
Sometimes you think there's like one or two,
Yeah.
and you're ready to drop the door, and like 50 of them show up.
Yeah.
Here for a long day, buddy.
Yeah. Fuck.
You can take my knife. It's sturdy. So
Yeah. Would a drone be in there as back? Is that going to be too crowded? If my drone has a shotgun on it, is that going to?
Well, I mean, yeah, you can send a drone in there. It'd be good, but you really want to get them all headed towards you.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying as backup. I could just tell it to just start shooting to push them back.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be good in case that door drops.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks. Anything else? All right.
Melee weapon
I'll-
good.
If I make it back, I'll see. I'll come by. Probably.
actually, no, I don't want to.
Can we
see
turn the knife into a spear?
Well, you have to pay for that probably to find.
Unless
the
you can
cable
scavenge something
rod.
yourself.
Unless
See if I can scavenge a stick outside their area.
Okay.
That would be a yes. 3 over 2.
Yes, you find a mop handle.
Oh, good. Does it still have just a couple of strings on it?
You have duct tape.
Here you go. You can use this to turn that knife into a spear.
Okay. I duct
Keep
tape.
them a little further away from you.
Anyways, I will double check Aaron's work. Or how much did you make your mechanics check for the door?
Oh, I wasn't doing that yet. I can do that. So
All right.
I will spend some on my toolkit.
Yeah. I will assist Aaron. Double checking his work.
Okay.
I make it.
And I make it. So easily.
Yeah.
All right.
Did you know? Well,
So you made your mechanics check?
Yes.
I made my
with the
mechanics
options, that was 12 over 6. So
You approve of his work. Check
Yeah.
his work.
right 13.
Okay.
So doesn't matter.
yeah.
You still make the self-control check, so he can't drop the chains
Yeah.
until it's flush.
Nope. I fail.
All right, take one to strap trauma. Yeah.
I'm at 4 right now. So if it's 6, I take a crack.
At 5, you take a crack.
Okay. I haven't used my papers thing yet. So can I use that to avoid taking a crack?
Yeah, I'll let you use it as you take the damage. If you
Okay.
So
Yeah.
you can hold off on it still, but that's one time only.
Yeah, I know. That's one time, but I haven't
Yeah.
used it yet. So
All right.
I'm like, I can get out of this.
Yeah, so beep, beep,
All right.
beep. Hot ass truck, very dark. You've got nothing but a flashlight and Ludwig.
Yeah.
What does Ludwig say as you're going up to go flush?
Yeah. No, I know. Hold on. Loading. Let's see. Engineering is not a science. Science studies particular events to find general laws. Engineering design makes use of the laws to solve particular problems. In this, it is more closely related to art or craft. Of Arup. Drawing architecture is a schizoid act. It involves reducing the world to a piece of paper.
The chains drop, and the door kind of folds in on itself,
Yeah.
but it's still caught in the tracks. So you look over and start making noise, right?
Yeah.
All right. See how this goes.
6. 2.
9 and 1.
Oh yeah, and I have his gun and his gun. And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, plenty.
18. So they all come shambling up towards you. There's 18 of them.
Okay. How many can fit in at a time?
They're all sidling up to the door and bashing upon it. So the thing is, clear them out fast enough before they
Right. Get to the door.
get the door. So this is a shooting check.
Okay. I will spend an additional 2 bullets. Yeah, so for a total of 3. Yeah, and with that, I make it.
All right. So you make it. So your shooting check is just to have fire control.
Yeah.
So you kill one with that shooting check. Now just start spending rounds. For each additional round, you'll kill another one.
Okay. Let's see, I have 1 refresh left. I have 5 currently on my gun. So, and with David's
so you're
gun.
on 6 more.
Yeah. Yeah. So then I have to reload. but I could tell Ludwig to start shooting. Or wait,
Ludwig can't get up there.
Oh yeah, that's right. So Ludwig's my emergency.
Yeah.
I've got 8 rounds left on mine.
Okay, so I'll
Actually,
switch to
9,
David's
sorry.
gun after that.
You'll have to make another shooting check.
Okay. I'll spend 3 bullets for
It's
that.
really fucking hot in here.
Yeah. Make it, yeah, with that.
Okay.
So that gives me 5 bullets left, so I can kill another 5 with David's gun. So I'll spend my last refresh to reload my gun. Or David's gun, I guess.
Make a self-control check.
Fail that. Trauma?
Stress.
Stress. Okay. I'm at 4 right now with stress.
It's super hot. They're
Yeah.
screaming. It smells of death. There's no air in here. Dear God, no air.
Yeah.
There's just shell casings centered around you. All of you just hear fun, 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 periodically throughout the day. Now make an athletics check.
Okay.
No, this is a health test. Sorry.
Health.
Yeah.
What is health?
Up here.
You mean
It's next to your strength.
resistance?
No, it's just a base health check.
Then
Yeah, the
Like
live
a constitution check. So what's your strength?
1.
I had 1 to a roll.
Okay. I don't get to spend endurance on this?
No.
Okay.
You are spending endurance.
Yeah, I make it actually.
Okay.
How much endurance have I spent?
You only take 4 endurance damage
Okay.
as you're just sweating your ass off in there.
Yeah.
You reload.
Yeah.
Make another shooting check.
All right. I'll spend 2 bullets or 3 bullets.
And you got 5 bullets in mine.
Yeah, I make it.
Spend as many charges as you can. You're down.
7 more.
All right.
Because I was fully reloaded, so that should be enough. Mm-hmm. Yay!
Ting, ting, ting. You see another one slump.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus fucking
There's
Christ!
just a mound of them
Yeah.
up near the door.
I think I got it. I think I got it. I got it.
Count again!
Fuck you! Close the door. I'm done. I think it Shh. Boom. Yeah.
No, you don't have any power over the door.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And you don't have any power over the guy driving the truck.
Okay.
He's done.
Prove it.
I can't see.
Let's see here. So
Do you have a window in which I can look?
Well, not on this side.
Shit, I don't have a weapon anymore because he has my gun.
By pulling this truck away, I accept a risk that demands compensation.
Are you willing to get one bounty for that risk?
That's a risk to me and everyone else here. I don't think one bounty is sufficient.
Fine,
All right.
just walking over to the...
Here's how we're going to do this. If we need proof, luckily we've got a drunkie down there.
Oh yeah. I can
yeah.
lift Ludwig
Ludwig?
up to show.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
You
right.
can lift Ludwig up.
Oh yeah.
Let's make that resistance check, buddy.
Yeah. I'll spend 4 endurance. Let's see here, and with that I make it. So
Why are you so
All right.
happy?
How you feeling?
I feel like shit. This has been like an arms and legs day. Yeah. So, oh god, see,
No air.
Yeah.
So hot.
yeah,
So you pilot Ludwig around. You let him see it.
yeah.
Reardon, the truck driver, is pretty pissed off that he doesn't get to charge you,
Yeah.
but he does pull the truck far enough away for you to get out. Cool air comes rushing in. That's not just smelling of
Dry
death.
heaving at this point.
Yeah.
Handing you a bottle of water. I'm like, there you go, buddy.
Just pour it over me. Oh
Put
god.
in there for hours,
Yeah.
carefully aiming, saving each bullet.
Yeah.
Calmly take my gun, put it back on my hip.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. All right. So we cleared the factory. You got all this, and you have your employee search a bounty. So let's hitch up the trailer and go.
Oh, you still need the stuff from the factory.
I thought it was in the trailer.
Remember, the job is for the trailer and certain chemicals from the factory.
Oh, okay.
We gave them the list when
No,
we
she
agreed
said
earlier.
that the contents were in the trailer.
You need the contents of the trailer
Yeah.
and boxes from... We can go to the recording if we need to.
Okay.
Okay.
No, you're... Oh,
Well, no, because now we're fucked. Because now he's going, oh, well, that's in the factory. Blah,
Nope.
blah, blah.
Here's how we're going to do it. All right. Now we need to double check, clear that factory. We're walking in.
Yeah.
We will clear that ourselves. We are assuming the risk.
Yeah.
We shall return.
We'll use the outside service door.
Okay, so roll deception. You're just being thorough. You're not going in there to loot the place.
Yeah, we can get it, sneak it through the door.
Oh, thank God.
Lie like a rug.
Yeah.
We got this. Don't let us.
Yeah.
We're professionals.
You can trust
That
us, all
is-
three of us stacked on top of each other.
That is why you pay us. In we go, gentlemen.
Yeah. Who gets bullets?
I still have bullets on my gun, so you didn't spend mine, so.
Yeah. You have the bullets, and that's it.
Yeah, so. One refresh on my.
All right.
All right, you go through. It's an abandoned factory. You're apparently just getting it looks like janitorial fluid. You're not even sure. It's just these big industrial, like, plastic containers of fluids. And it just has you pulling them out. But with your lie check, you can basically chuck them out a window
Yeah.
to go get later on the outside.
Okay. What kind of chemicals are they? Janitorial?
You don't know. They just have numbers placed on them.
Okay.
You could look up what they're for,
No. Okay.
but that's a research test.
I could do that.
Which you can do
Do
on
you
the
have any
way
charges
back.
left on your laptop?
Yeah, I refreshed it,
Okay.
so I'm still good. So.
All right, go for it.
Yeah, let's do that on the way back. But for now, let's get our trailer.
Yeah, let's get the hell out.
Are there
It's still-
flammable symbols on the thing?
No.
Okay. Are there any symbols of, like, this is dangerous, caustic, corrosive, anything like that?
Their dates.
There are dates, but there's no. Well, I mean, all chemicals would have those warning symbols on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got the pyramid or
Yeah.
the diamond with
yeah.
the
Of
Yeah.
how dangerous
red is
this
flammable, blue is caustic. Wait,
Yeah.
yellow is caustic, blue is
Something corrosive, something. I don't know, but it doesn't have any of those. Mm-hmm. Okay,
or it would have 111.
might be
which is
fucking
the-
Windex for all we know.
Yeah.
Or it could just be sweetener for their. Oh, it could be for their cinnamon. Oh, this is the secret location of the pumpkin spice lattes.
God damn it!
What? I'm thrilled. That would be awesome compared to.
Drink it all in one night.
I don't care. It's not going to blow up or turn into an aberrant or betray us to the government.
Maybe this is what turned them into aberrants. This is the source of the sidekick
Really?
aberrants.
Well, they're not all wearing Uggs, Aaron. I don't think that's true.
All right, so you load up.
Yeah.
So that's it. That's the job. So,
Yeah.
Kowloon, how are you looking after these two jobs?
I've probably lost about 10 pounds in the last week. Just haggard, aged a bit, just 1,000-yard stare. Jesus fucking Christ.
IP, how are you looking on the drive back?
Just drenched in sweat. Yeah. Who's fucking driving? Am I driving?
Yeah, you're driving,
God damn it.
Paul, how are you doing?
Actually, I'm driving.
What's your drive at?
2.
Okay, yeah, no, you drive. Fuck it.
Moth,
take
how
a
are you
shift.
feeling after your 2 days of fun? Your 2 jobs of fun, rather.
Why did we have to? Well, clutching hurts.
Oh, yeah. God damn it.
So at least it keeps them awake.
It's a painful keeping awake. Just you had to shift into third, didn't you?
Well, look, it's a small price to pay for me being able to sleep at night. All right? Jesus. Look,
You could have plugged it in second.
No, I couldn't
I wouldn't have flown as far.
I am an architect. I will tell you that had to go at least 30 in third gear in order to shift in between that.
Next time, let me get in through the windshield first. If you're planning to
Yeah,
take
next
the
time.
windshield
No,
out,
yeah, sure. Next time. Next time we're doing that.
Next time we go against a horror.
Next time he can be on the roof. I don't care.
All right.
Next time we'll get fucking Malleus to do it. Motherfucker.
Yeah,
Damn right.
where was he this entire time?
And before you say there's not going to be a next time, I just want to point out
I don't think the circumstances of next time are going to be anything like this.
2 vehicles,
Yeah.
2 crashes into a gate.
And both were fucking related to killing aberrants, all right? Maybe if we start
And
running
saving an entire settlement.
We seem to be getting.
I'm just saying that there is a
going.
trend.
Yeah.
But we're
I need
going to keep this
retire.
semi as
Yeah.
long as we can, okay?
We do the road trip, I get the materials for the job, and then I'm done. I'm retired. Fuck this. I have enough money now to retire. I just have to finish up fucking Raphael. Why? Why is it fucking lying about everything?
All right, so you pull in
Yeah.
eventually, like Bussier, after hours and hours on the road.
Yeah.
You stop, and Antigon is thrilled. Everyone comes up to the truck. They start opening it.
Yeah.
They set up tarps around it so you can see what was being pulled.
Could I
out.
make my research while I was on the road to
Yeah.
see what that was? So. Yes, that's 6 over 4.
They are various chemicals used to make synthetic sweeteners.
Pumpkin spice spice lattes. I was kind of
bringing back the ultimate Starbucks.
No, I mean they said that that it was a Starbucks distribution center. So
What?
You get out of the truck.
Yeah.
Raphael's there. Oh, thank God you're here. We finally got to go. They took 2 more. We got to get you to work immediately. We got to start working on all this. We've got the crews ready to set up.
I'm going to fucking sleep. I'm going to eat. I'm going to take a shower. We can deal with it in the fucking morning.
They could take another one tonight. They've been hitting the week on the outskirts. They've been hitting Adjunct Row. Someone could die.
What?
What?
The Lions?
The Lions, yes.
I spent 12 hours shooting fucking zombies in a trailer. I'm going to fucking sleep.
All right, roll self-control.
God damn it! I can't. I literally can't. I can't even. There are limits.
That's why you got to nap on the way back, man.
No, I failed. Fuck.
Take one detachment.
God damn it. Yeah.
Fuck these people.
I already saved one.
Fucking parasites. Just take from you.
I am in no condition to fight. Look at this. I just pass out at this point.
No, you just walk away from them.
Yeah.
They're shaming you, and you're like,
So I am getting
give
this
you-
out, getting her out to go to take to the medical
Don't
ward.
worry.
Or is
He's got it first thing in the morning.
Are the moths already there waiting for us when we get in, or
No, but they will come pick her up later.
Yeah,
so I make sure that she gets?
Yeah, she needs to go to a medical tent.
I will go back to the apartment or where I am with Sierra. I will take the shower. I will pay them whatever bounty they have for the communal showers or whatever that is. I will have my gun. I'll say, everyone out of the fucking shower. So yeah.
Your empty gun.
Yeah. Well,
They don't know it's empty.
they don't know it's empty. I will take a shower. Then I will eat something. Then I'll go to sleep. And that will be that. I will deal with everything else in the morning. I don't give a shit.
So how do you just go to bed?
Yeah.
What do you do upon returning home?
Okay, I'm going to reload my gun.
You're going to have some ammo airlifted in for that.
Yeah.
You're out of haul. That's requires spending your bounty, and you haven't done that yet.
Yeah. It takes time.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to stand a watch on the wall. But I need something.
You didn't spend your fucking 8 hours in a goddamn trailer.
No, but you spent my bullets for it.
IP, what are you doing upon returning home?
You know, Kowloon,
after
I would have
checking in
spent the
with
time
my
in the trailer, but
family,
somebody
They're
decided
already-
to
they're
get
already
me a
asleep.
flying lesson.
Okay, knowing then, I'm actually going to stay in the medical tent with. Damn, I forgot her name.
Hokusai.
Hakusa.
Just to make sure when she wakes up, there's a familiar face there, and wait with her until she's picked up by her people.
She tries to hold your hand as you're sleeping in the cot across from her. Do you accept it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
All right, so each of you wake up.
Yeah.
You wake up to screams.
God damn it.
Really?
So you wake up from your cot. You wake up next to Hokusai. She's not waking up. She's pretty drugged out.
Yeah.
You wake up from where you've fallen asleep on the wall. You hear screams from near the center of the enclave.
I will go and see. My gun's empty. I couldn't have done anything.
I still have my guns. So.
Yeah. You don't have an excuse.
You see a woman there. She's just screaming and sobbing and sitting in the mud.
Yeah.
Just hysterical, just losing her mind, sobbing. You can roll awareness.
Okay. No, I fail.
I'm keeping watch for more.
What the fuck? Lions? Did they come again?
Yeah.
They're everywhere. Damn it!
Is that woman someone from the Enclave or one of the?
Oh, she's one from the Enclave. She goes pointing behind her.
Okay.
She's okay.
Are my other guys here?
They're coming behind you.
So what's going on?
Oh.
She's pointing towards one of the academic buildings.
I start looking that direction.
The windows have been covered.
Oh God!
Windows have been covered. Mm-hmm. With what?
Just a tarp, I guess. They're blacked out.
Okay.
One of the guys from Antigone's crew is like zooming in a camera on the crying woman's face.
What the hell is going on? That's asking him. So
could be performance art for
He
all we
doesn't say anything.
In we go.
bitch.
Yeah, you guys lead the way. Yeah, you have the gun. Yeah, no.
You definitely go first.
Ludwig's batteries are almost done.
Okay. So
He's
walking up,
got only one charge left.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
pretty much burning on fumes here.
yeah. So what do we see?
You walk in.
Yeah.
Apparently, there is there's a tinted door
Yeah.
Drapes have been gone across the foyer, blacking out all the windows into this building. And you can't see. You hear music on the other side of it? It's like smooth jazz of some sort?
It's probably fucking performance art. It's not lions. I mean, I don't smell blood or anything, right? There's no... Yeah. Fuck, I don't even care. I'll just walk in. I don't give a shit at this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you walk in. Is anybody following him? You don't have to. All right.
What is it? I mean, I would. If it was the
I just want to know who goes in and who doesn't.
I'm walking in.
All right, you both walk in, and you're in a Starbucks. You're in a pre-crash Starbucks. Everyone is wearing the exact uniforms you remember from a Starbucks. The artificial sweeteners are in the exact same order you remember the last time you attended a Starbucks. There are people sitting around reading papers. Somebody's on the laptop. Somebody's doing homework. The cups are the same. The interior is exactly the same. You look out the windows. There are people walking along the sidewalks. You see cars going by. You can hear the cars. You hear music. Someone comes in and asks if they can take your order. It's exactly like that. It's like you've gone back in time. Everything, down to the smallest. And Chickadee comes over. Yes, sir. How may I help you?
Do you have any free? I just start laughing a little bit, just start chuckling, then I just...
So here's the thing. If you go inside, you roll self-control.
Oh, yeah,
if you make it, this is wholesome and healing for you.
Yeah.
If you fail, this is enough to shatter your world. And that's what Antigone wanted it to do.
I make it, barely. 9 or 8.
So you keep your shit. What do you do?
I would like some... do you have any pumpkin spice lattes?
Yes, sir. What's your name?
Call me Iroquois.
All right. It's spelled
Yeah.
IRA
Yeah.
QWU
Yeah.
OUS. And she gives you a cup.
I sit down. I don't know.
When I don't hear screaming, I will follow them in.
So, but I made it to just sort of like
Is it a lion?
What can I get you?
I know it's out of season. Do you have a peppermint mocha?
Certainly, sir. What's your name?
Stanley.
Stanley is spelled as Stan and Lee with a space in between. And you're given a cup and you go sit down next to other people from the Enclave are filtering in raider gear, looking like peasants, just terrifyingly looking around. You see cameras have been put all over the wall to catch their reaction as they just, freak out. Some are openly weeping. Others are just giggling to themselves. They don't know what's happening. You walk in. Mm-hmm. Roll self-control.
I did. 3 over 2.
What do you order? And you, sir, what can I get you?
Can I get a venti iced mocha? Just full calf, but skim. No, make it 1%. Please?
Certainly, sir. She pulls out actual milk that they smuggled over through the recession. You see them get to an ice maker that they've built on site. This is an enormous expense. They just needed you to get the accoutrements. What's your name?
Bob. And that's spelled B-A-W-B, please.
Certainly. You get Bob, spelled B-O-B. She gives you the cup.
It's all in how you order it.
Don't say anything.
You're all there. Have you drank it yet?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I drink it.
It tastes it's exactly the temperature you remember, the exact caffeine. You all kind of feel a little freaked out. You haven't had caffeine this strong or sugar in this concentration for literally years.
Yeah.
It's kind of painful to drink, but drink it. How do you two character react to this?
I'm staring off into the middle distance. People look at me, can't think of... my expression is one, you can't be sure if I'm sad or happy. Kind of just looking at... not saying anything, just focusing on the moment.
I actually take mine.
Mm-hmm.
I take it out.
Okay.
I walk back to the medical tent in complete silence. And I'm not even taking there, and I go back to... Sorry, I can't keep... I want to say keep... Hokusa. I keep saying Hokusa. I just pull one of the tables over and put it next to her. I just kind of sit there.
She probably won't drink it on account of not having a tongue. But
Still.
yeah.
You can get a straw for it.
Oh.
Couple of sips.
Hot coffee might not be great.
On a dismembered tongue.
It'll cool.
It's not hot, that counts.
It'll cool.
After I've kind of realized that it is for real, I'm going to go up. I'm going to take a couple of bounty, put it in the tip jar, and just say, can I get a to-go order? I'd like to get a grande half-calf white mocha named Lily. I'd like to get a grande iced vanilla latte named Franklin. And I'd like to get a peppermint mocha with the name Robert, please. Big smile. Take them all.
Okay.
And just walk all the way back home.
Sir, you forgot your IDs.
Oh, but that's a tip.
Oh, no, you gave your Starbucks card. Don't you remember?
I seem to have forgotten that.
Probably Sierra comes in at some point.
God.
I imagine she.
That is probably going to be...
So as the day goes on, the Enclave
Antigone is getting
starts
hugged around
freaking
the
out.
neck for that.
Oh, well, thank you. A little forward, but okay.
I love my baristas. Yeah, just go back home, and it's...
All right, so as the Enclave goes out, people are furious, protesting, they're overjoyed. There's fights in the street, people openly breaking down, people go to hysteria. There are cameramen filming all of it from every angle. It goes on for the remainder of the day.
I spend the day sketching what I think the project should be.
Yeah,
While drinking your coffee and getting the refills?
they close. The people who come out are just the performance artists. People are screaming at them, throwing things at them. Other people are crying and thanking of them. They leave all the stuff where it's at. They strip the plasma TVs, the ice maker, all the other things. They reload up their truck and they pull out that night. You have 73 bounty waiting in your tent. Antigone doesn't say a word. She just walks in and drops a big bag full of IDs on your desk and leaves.
Well, what is life worth living except for art? Yeah. All right.
You know?
I'm glad.
So
we
the
did that.
devastation of a past consumerism gone, mourning all that. She's going to milk this forever.
Memento
You say what you want,
Yeah.
but I have to say,
Well, mechanically.
your moral of the story is that. Mine is, do you know what lengths some people will go to for a good cup of coffee?
Yeah.
We earned that mocha, damn it.
Since we made that,
You said a good cup of
did it
coffee,
actually
but this was
heal
Starbucks.
Since we said that, did that actually heal any humanity?
Yes, so I will say that could heal a column's worth of humanity, like an extra dependent, since you made your self-control check. It was kind of a gamble, though, letting her do it.
Yeah,
because it could alternately send you over the bend and make you think you're going insane.
Yeah.
So, question, does bringing my coffee back to the dependents do anything?
It gives you the column
Yeah.
that you got otherwise. So that's the end of the round. You can spend on anything you had
How much do we get per person?
accrued in your bank.
Okay,
So we
this
got a
is
total of 116 because there was 28 plus 15 plus 73.
Okay.
And my quick and dirty math.
Plus 30,
Well,
your avgas.
Oh, that's
we are,
right.
yeah, you already put that in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But we've
And
each
it-
got the 10 sitting there, so
Yeah.
And then plus 7. But he
the
gets
7 is mine.
Okay.
Okay. Did Tom already get the...
Tom hasn't gotten his yet.
Tom, say something if you don't want me to take this round.
It's the last round. Like,
No, there's one round left.
There's one
I
round
thought there was
left.
4.
No, there's one round left. It's
Okay.
Okay.
next week.
You've taken 2.
Yeah.
I have not had any.
Okay.
Tom has not had any.
Okay, so we've only done 2. Okay.
Okay.
This is
I thought
number
there was
3.
3.
This one is mine.
Okay.
If Tom wants it, he can come in for the next one.
So we won't factor the 7 in. We will factor the 30 in. So
116.
I just want to make a note of.
Well, I lost all. It took all of my haul and me nearly getting killed multiple times.
Well, I mean, you did make big though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is 116 divided by 3?
You guys got really lucky.
So
38
round
per.
It's risk and reward. You increased your risk, and so you increase your reward.
And that was including the 30 from the nap gas, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, that was not including the 30 from the nav gas.
Okay, so that's 48.
So we each made 38.
So I'll keep my
Two of
units.
us will make 39. I propose both of you because I'm getting the 7.
Okay, fair enough.
So that means
39, so I have 49 total.
So we have a 10, so yeah, the 49 total. Damn.
49, well, plus don't forget about how much you spend on equipment and professional development.
Oh, no, that was already said right now. My thing was 30 and it cleared. It sailed over.
So, let's see.
So I was able to actually, in addition to, thank you, Caleb, for the coffee experience, because I was actually able to heal 3 columns of humanity, because I factored
Well,
that.
it would have been devastating had you failed that check.
Oh, I know, but you know what? I'm glad I didn't.
Do you know what goes well with Starbucks coffee? Stelma. You just pour it right in there. Yeah.
it's an upper and a downer at the same time.
So yes, you've opened the job. You've opened the Moss job line. So that'll be there next time. You can still do the recruitment thing for the Vowels if you want to go further afield to recruit for them. If you don't get the service contract. And there's that. You are still building to go against the...
Yeah. So I'm listening. I'm still
So basically,
I'll have enough to fill.
if you double your upkeep, your breakpoint, basically,
Yeah.
I can say that you're basically automating your life enough to throw yourself entirely into fortifications and they'll be done.
Okay.
So that would be the cost of doing that.
Okay.
But that would fulfill your obligation for zombie barricade expert to the enclave.
Okay. Well, I'll calculate it after the recording.
Okay. So questions, comments?
The
Playtest
aberrant
notes?
with the convert is totes creepy.
Oh, God, that was
Totes
scary.
creepy.
That was...
And especially because the fact that there's always going to be a child. Well played, sir.
Girl with All the Gifts is like one of the best novels ever written. You should
well
all go read it.
Oh, that's one set in the boarding school or whatever.
Yeah, it's the Mike Carey one where
Yeah.
kid zombies are actually still zombies, but just really smart,
Yeah.
and they still have neuroplasticity, and so they have a zombie classroom.
Nice.
Yeah, it sounds utterly stupid. It's
No, it's
amazingly written.
No, it's something like that's frightening as hell, just because...
It's like up there with like Zone 1 with like literary zombie novels.
So I do
The
have
Brandians are really good, but we did kind of slam into them about that skin because we didn't know what their deal was.
Yeah, so...
And,
yeah, I would almost say like figuring out another way, but if maybe just some research checks on them a little bit.
One
to see
thing
about
actually that did come up during this when I was trying to get the truck out of the zombie horde, I think maybe there should be some sort of like last ditch rules, like point of no return, like when the players get in a situation where like if they don't get out, they're all going to die. So basically, because it felt like what were the mechanics for you? Like if I kept failing, I failed those drive. Like how many drive checks were you going to give me before we were basically done?
I was going to make it worse and worse. So
Okay.
If you failed another one, David would be kicking them off again, and then a
Okay.
window would break.
Okay.
If you failed one after that, David would be kicking them off, and a window would break, and then another window would break.
So we would be all
and I'd let
together,
you
so-
be able to continue making your drive check if you, like, say, sacrifice the girl, or somebody got bit. I was going to give you 4 or 5 more, but...
Okay.
So it's setting up as a cumulative.
Well, like, you would have taken more damage, you would have
Right.
spent more ammo, you would have spent more athletics,
Okay.
you would have spent more humanity.
But I think those kind of situations definitely need some mechanical guidelines because, like, one of your design principles is the one and done thing.
Yeah.
So, like, for that, you should get, like, because you want GMs to have that.
So TPK advice on
yeah.
if
Well,
it's gonna
basically,
be a
like,
TPK.
when they're in this helpless situation, whether they're either going to survive it or they're going to die, like, you don't want to keep those rolls forever. You know, it's like, you know, on Cthulhu, you don't want to keep rolling until they get the clue to move on the thing. So, like, you have 5 rolls. If you fail all 5 in a row, you're dead. That's it. Game over. Or you have to keep escalating sacrifices to keep making more rolls to escape, or something like that.
No, that's a good advice.
Yeah.
And I think that it was kind of sort of there, but again, one of those
but
things
It's
that
not codified in the GM.
It's not codified.
Okay.
yet, but
But that would be because
Yeah,
that's
very
going to
well
come
done.
up.
But
because it's not just escaping in a car. It'd be like, can you barricade quickly enough to make it zombie proof before they get in?
Yeah.
Or can you run away? So there's lots of no hope situations.
Yeah, but putting something akin to...
Or can you get out of the burning building, you know?
But yeah, if we get into that hopeless situation, putting something akin to like the apocalypse, a dungeon world thing of the one last heroic act before
Exactly,
you die.
Yeah, that's exactly it. So that was the only thing. Cahokia was pretty good, I think.
The setting was good.
I think, just... maybe at the very beginning it was a little awkward. Like, what can we actually do in this town? You know, without can we also codify?
Well, if you were going on the recruitment drive, you could have started at Cahokia.
Yeah.
Done jobs for Cahokia.
Yeah.
And then moved back. Basically, my job is you go on recruitment drive and you're doing another job. Cahokia is where you get the job.
Yeah.
You do your rest for Bravo. Cahokia is the choice. Do you save them or do you cut your losses?
Yeah.
Right.
You did both those jobs simultaneously, so yeah.
No. Well, what I was thinking is when again, sort of codify what kind of roles we can do in a town without having to role play too much. Can we research to find out what resources are nearby?
Yeah.
Can we sell nearby?
Yeah.
And stuff like that. So that's more GM section stuff, I guess. But that was we're in the town. Where's the town menu? You know.
No, very good.
Something else I also did like too is that again that counting clock in profile that you have. That essentially, since we sat on the Moth's job that long, had we gone into that at first,
if you'd done it one more, she would have started out.
Yeah, or I would have
actually. Honestly, I'm kind of glad we did it in the order we did because we didn't have to deal with the fucking convert while it was there. It left because nobody else was coming to it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm kind of glad we didn't have to fix it.
No, that was good, though. Although, had we done one of those missions earlier on, a couple weeks ago, would we have gone into the storage facility when they were all just milling about right there? Or
they were always organized. The probably trap.
Or would we have actually...
The trap was set up really early on.
I saw it was set up early on, but would we have counted the full Moths team then and then...
No, you would have. The Respite Bravo went dark, so the Moths team went down.
Okay.
So there would have not been as many clues as something was wrong because other teams wouldn't have been sent and murdered. So you would not have seen the.
We actually hit it about the best possible time
for you.
Yeah, for us.
Yeah.
For the Moths team.
What is there anybody else?
I don't understand. What the
Randy and Voss right there.
I am an architect. I will say that. I have a class vulnerability.
But I did like that. Yeah. Ultimately, that was linking into, and it wasn't just. Ultimately, just wasn't just a horde that was sitting out there. It was moving with purpose.
No,
so.
we wouldn't have been able to.
And the thunderstorm was a good cover too, as well. That was.
I'm working more weather in because that's going to be a major factor in the D100 table.
Oh yeah, definitely.
What effects?
There's you can have tons of encounters.
Well, also I like
the flooding was cool. I like that.
But I like the setting though, just because when we saw those, we thought, oh, the thunder must be just
and it's near future, so global warming is going to be to the point where I'm really not limited in terms of weather that can happen to you.
Yeah.
Right?
Disney World is fucked, isn't it?
I don't know, but Disney World Enclave?
Disneyland. No, I'm just saying, Princess Gladiatorial fights. Put on the costume, get an axe. Can Jasmine defeat Elsa in Bloodsport?
Elsa?
Yeah.
Do you want to build a snowman?
Yeah, exactly. They probably, a lot of people, are dying to get in there. So, and with that happy note, we will end this session.
Well, I just have to say, though, that second Enclave saved, what does that make us, Aaron?
Big damn hero, sir.
You're damn right.
We're still kind of assholes. All right, we'll talk to you guys next time.